Hello and welcome back to another episode. Oh my gosh! There we go. Got it.
Hey, who's echoing?
Time.
It's not
DJ.
every time. It was
It's
my
DJ.
fault.
It's every time.
I kind of
I
like
was
it
so
like that,
busy
actually.
trying to be first in the chat. Okay. Anyway, hi. Welcome back to another episode of the Paper Dungeon. We're so excited to have you guys. Sorry that we haven't streamed the last couple of weeks. It is 100% my fault. A couple weeks ago, I was not feeling very good, and then last week I was out of state. We were in Colorado and could not get the Wi-Fi in my hotel to work very well. But we are happy to be back. We're going to hop right back into the story, but first, we do have a few quick announcements to get through, starting with the lovely Miss Lydia Korn.
Oh crap! Hold on, I wasn't prepared. Wait. Okay. Okay.
Wait for it.
Get the note cards out.
Hey kids! Did you know that the Paper Dungeon can be found on other socials like Instagram and TikTok and Twitter? Don't go to Facebook, please. I'm begging you. Don't go to Facebook.
Is that an aloe vera plant?
Yeah, is that aloe?
Yeah, his name's Alover.
Oliver.
That's good.
Very
Well, the
nice.
intent got across, though.
Very
so
nice.
that counts.
If people don't follow on other platforms, I don't know what else we could do, honestly.
Anchor.
I'll
Don't do it.
eat your liver. No, Oliver.
Oliver. Well, thank you, Oliver, for that important announcement. That was really great. Aaron,
More all over.
you have our next announcement, I believe, right?
Hello, everybody. I don't have a bit. All I have is to tell you that, first off, we have a website, www.thepaperdungeon.com. On that website, we have a merch store where we sell merch with our logo on it and other cool stuff like that. Speaking of merch stores, Lydia Corinne, who just mysteriously disappeared a couple of seconds ago, but it's thankfully back on screen, also has a merch store at lydiacorinne.com where she sells various things with her art on it. You can also commission her art. She does all of our overlays, character art, pretty much anything that you see on screen that is arty is Lydia. She's very good at her job, and you should give her money to get cool art. Other than that, we also have a Discord. It's a really cool place where at minimum, you'll get people to say good morning to. But we also sometimes stream stuff in there. So I sometimes stream like Magic the Gathering or Backyard Baseball or something like that. And it's also just a nice place. We've had a couple people start groups there. So feel free to stop on by that Discord if you're not already in it. Back to you, DJ.
Thank you very much. Yes,
Go
Lydia.
ahead.
Oh, I just a correction. Shop is down. Commissions are up. I'm taking the time to focus more on commissions because that is my biggest income as I am now a full-time artist. So definitely go head over to leahcorinne.com to have me draw your TTRPG characters because I like learning about them and drawing them for you.
Very nice.
Dog.
Absolutely. Our final announcement will be from the lovely Mr. Grandifor.
It's good to be here at another live show, isn't it, people? Woo! Come on. How's everybody feeling in chat today? Yeah. Oh, I see you. Good to see you, Larry. If you're not here right now and you're listening to this in the future.
The future. Tell us how it is.
Future.
Yeah. Well, yeah, comment, I guess. But also show up to a live sometime. We'd love to see you. Come on to Twitch, say hello on a Monday night while we're live. It would be a cool time. Also, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. I see Ray Ghoul subscribed with Prime. Woo!
Oh, thank you.
This is their 4th month, so thank you, Ray. Yeah, it supports us. It's free, and you get some cool emotes and stuff. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, and we're gonna have a great show tonight.
We are going to have a great show. Speaking of that great show, I don't think we have any more announcements to get through. Am I correct?
Just remember, if you can see us, we can see you.
Or hear us. We can hear you. We can hear you if you can hear us.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Absolutely. With all that being said, Drew, go ahead and roll the clip to start tonight's episode of The Paper Dungeon.
Get us out of this hell.
Welcome to Nico Muris. a world of lost legend and forgotten lore. As the world, still recovering from the decimation of the trial, approaches the turn of the century, ancient evil returns with a lust for darkness and ruin. Follow us into a planar conspiracy as powers beyond your imagination plot the downfall of all that is right and good. 3 years have passed since our heroes fought a war to reclaim a fallen land. Now, they must once again take up arms and write a new story, a tale of glory, fear, and fortune, as they make their way through the Paper Dungeon.
And we are back. So,
What a pivot.
The stress in that last second.
One, and we're back, everybody.
So, in our previous episodes, our party has been checking off things off their to-do list. They have a list that's like 10 items long, and they've been going through. Drew's in charge of the list, and they've been going through, slowly checking things off. Most recently, including making their way to the 9 layers of hell to make not necessarily a deal per se. Oh, well, I guess it's a deal, a business transaction.
It's a business proposition.
Exactly. With our favorite hellish boy, the Lord of the Nine Hells, Asmodeus, or Asmodeus, however you want to call it.
I did do that. I totally
Hey, just saying.
forgot everything we did. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Just saying. As a Grotz supporter, Grotz is better. Just saying.
Beelzebub.
Asmodeus is more powerful, though.
Shut up, Grant.
The best argument.
That conversation went surprisingly well, as Asmodeus and Abinthy, both being businessmen at heart,
Terrible people.
were able to
Capitalists.
come to a transaction that was beneficial to both. It was really rather simple. Asmodeus is looking for a very specific man who I will pull up his name.
Marcus Steele.
Steele.
Marcus
A
Steele.
burnt red tiefling.
Yes.
Sounds like
with
somebody I went
Aboard
to high
the
school with.
Mist Runner.
with huge thighs.
Yeah.
That is canon. That's canon. As
He
it was
has
said.
the band has thunder thighs. That was all he wanted. Simply in transaction for that, he would give Triplewitz the location of Valash Shadaron, the Soul Stealer, who is currently in possession of the soul of Talanashta, Aaron's or Abinthy's lost ward, we'll say. They also made their way back to Pandemonium to give grandmother basically the tea that she needed to remove her curse that banished her to Pandemonium and allow her to return to the material plane. She then hung out with you guys just a little bit, helped Aaron out with his crystals,
Help
and
Aaron. Who's Aaron?
Me.
helped Triplewitz. Excuse me, sorry, I haven't done this in 3 weeks. And I forgot to actually write down the recap, and so this is all coming off the top of my
you're
head.
doing really good.
Yeah.
Well,
And we left off with you guys deciding to make your way towards the Valley of Kings to meet up with Leshka, as he had recently informed you that he was hiding out in the Valley of Kings as he had been left charged to protect one of the pieces of the rod that you know of. And in doing so, he had discovered that he was not alone in this valley. There were other men who were searching for this piece as well. One in particular that was concerning to you is a familiar masked man. Dark gray skin, adorned in very random pieces of plate mail with a golden mask that covers his face and billows of black smoke coming off the back of it. While you don't believe it is Prazius himself, you do imagine it would be a member of his order. And so you guys were getting ready to do that, and we're going to go ahead and pick up right there. Yes, Drew.
Quick question, because I just now thought of it. Did the guy with wearing the mask, the multiple faces mask that we fought in Athala, did he also have smoke coming out of his head?
No,
that was just Prazius.
that was just Prazius.
Okay.
We did mess up his little buddy once. His name was what?
Well, we messed up.
Yeah,
We messed up a few
ignorance or something.
We messed up a few of his buddies,
Yeah, we messed up. So this was one of the ones that got away.
I guess.
This will be easy.
One that got away.
You see
I mean,
that?
certainly he's not more strong than Prazius, right?
Yeah, no, I think that definitely the difficulty of combats has remained a level as we've increased ours. So we should be pretty far above this.
I mean, this might take way shorter than what DJ anticipated.
Great, let's do it. So you guys are back at Gambit's Keep. You guys are well rested. We'll say you're waking up in the morning. Go ahead. What are you guys doing? What's the plan? Shoot.
Pew pew. Sorry.
That was good. That was funny.
Well, in the morning.
Oh gosh, I haven't been Edward in so long.
Assuming that Cather and Renaya are yet again the ones who get up the earliest.
Always.
Cather is going to begin to make some breakfast and some tea, and be doing that stuff.
That stuff. Good job. Also, to our audience members, thank you for being here. Sorry if this is a little rough for the first 20 minutes. We're getting back into it.
It's been a rough
We forgot to do our warm-ups.
You forgot, DJ, that we've always been rough.
That's fair. That is kind of the appeal.
That's our secret,
of our
Captain.
show.
20 minutes. I think you mean next 20 years.
This being a live show, that's a part of the magical experience, is that it's raw, it's live, it's scary, it's a good
It's
time.
scuffed.
Scuffed, yeah.
Absolutely.
We try to be
So,
less
Cather,
scuffed.
we do try to get less scuffed. So, Cather, you are making tea.
Yep.
Are you shirtless with an apron on? This is important for the audience to know.
I am.
He's wearing the cat made.
The cat made outfit. Yeah.
I like it.
I will accept this.
Oh, it's canon now.
It's canon.
He'll and as he does, he'll say to himself, "Dang it! I can't believe all my other clothes are dirty right now. Well, I suppose
It's laundry day.
I'll have to take this. One of the maids left it out for me, I guess."
Renaya,
Use.
you wake up. You go out into the kitchen, and you see Cather in a cat-made outfit making tea.
Wait,
And
I've
just
seen that before.
and making
And I
other
like
things.
snap. Pockets appears, and Pockets is also in a cat made.
Oh,
He does a little. What am I
curtsy.
forgetting with this? Curtsy. Thank you.
Look at you two.
we're matching.
Aw.
Yes, it's. Wait, so did you leave this for me?
Pockets. Did you want to match with Cather?
Okay, well,
I think we
hey,
both know the answer to
Pockets, if that is the case, can you after breakfast or something, give me back the rest of my clothes, because I'm gonna need those.
He just starts throwing your clothes out of his pockets. So, after a little while
Pockets is a clothes thief.
of you guys retrieving your clothes, Triplewitz and Edward, you guys also awake. Go out. You see Cather no longer in a cat-made outfit.
I feel like I've missed an important event.
I smell.
Nope, nothing. Don't worry. I have some eggs and bacon and some sausage
Jasmine green.
and some tea.
No one
This
ever
is
makes
jasmine
coffee.
green.
Have you noticed that?
Well, it's because I made coffee once, but nobody drank it because Edward
That's-
complained the whole time,
Never there for that.
and
No.
everyone just said that
It's
they
just
preferred
it's a personal
tea.
preference.
I mean, I prefer coffee too, but
You're a coffee drinker,
I think we
Catherine.
all need to drink more water. I don't think we've ever been like, oh, I drink water,
You know,
like,
that
we're all
is-
very
That's a good
dehydrated.
that is
point.
fair. That's
Tea and coffee have a water base.
Maybe I should stop filling my wineskin with black tea.
you've been what?
Maybe that's why
No,
I
that
sleep
can't
poorly
No,
stay
at
good
your
night.
for
wineskin is
very
supposed to be
long.
filled with water. It's because it's a water skin.
I can't.
I've never heard it
that's like
called
in
that.
the
I've always thought it was
sun.
just wineskin.
I just looked to
You-
Renaya.
Mine's just real skin.
Uh,
She just
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
Catherine just takes a couple steps away from the party.
it's just literally someone's kidney that she just drinks from.
All right. Well, today's the big day, right? We might as well eat our eggs, eat our sausage, and get geared up for
Eat-
war, right?
Well, hopefully not a whole war. We're very vastly unprepared for a whole war.
We already
go
did
for
the
a
war
war.
thing.
Yeah, we already did
Yeah,
that.
we did war.
We checked that off the list. We don't need to do it
That
again.
part of the story's over.
Yeah.
I agree. No more.
It would feel
wars.
very anticlimactic to just repeat that same story arc, you know?
Hear me out.
That
I think
would
that we
be a
should,
little
we
boring.
should double check on some pirates.
You're talking about going back to the tiny and uninhabited island?
No, we already did
I
that
don't
too.
know. I'm just saying.
We already went back to the tiny uninhabited island.
We've already went back to it once. All
I don't know,
right.
I'm just feeling in a pirate mood. I'm sure that nothing could go wrong. It's the
Okay, well,
perfect
you're going to have to
plotline.
curb that pirate excitement because we're headed to the Valley of Kings.
The Valley of Kings.
I believe it's also referred to as King's Canyon.
Yes. Where are we dropping, boys?
No.
That sounds much less cool. Also, we're meeting Leshka, right? It's been a while.
I mean,
We like him, right? He didn't do anything weird.
Well, I mean, it's Leshka, so
I mean,
he does weird brain magic.
he does.
He didn't steal anything. You didn't
No.
have any visions of him with a strange artifact or anything like
Why
that.
would we have strange visions of him with an artifact?
What?
Don't you remember Kiyomura?
That does sound par for the course for this group.
What?
We get betrayed by friends constantly, probably. Right?
Did Kiyomura betray us?
No, you just had a vision that he.
That I
did
know
something.
of.
Oh.
Remember this, Renaya? Back me up
you
here.
mean like
Hello?
4 years ago?
Yeah.
I'm lost.
Wait,
Same.
are
Are you talking
Remember
about
we
like
found
like
his
3
broken
years ago?
staff?
Where are we?
When-
What is
Yes.
this place? What's going
Yes.
on?
Like
Oh,
3
no,
years
we've
ago
lost Renaya.
when like when I saw the vision of Kiyomura and he was doing all shady stuff.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
That's
So
what
it's
you're
like,
talking
is
about?
Leshka in the shady area? Or is Leshka
No.
all good to go?
No,
Green
we
light.
asked Glesha to protect the piece of the rod that's in the Valley of the Kings.
I feel very uncomfortable with the energy in the studio today.
Hmm.
Aventhy,
What's a studio?
as this conversation is happening, you get the familiar sensation of someone doing the message spell with you. You or ascending, sorry. You know it to be Wisteria Vale. Hello, Aventhy. I was just checking in with you, wondering if you all were going to make it to the ritual. We're still waiting on Kiyomura, though.
We are still waiting.
She sends it a second time on Kiyomura to get back with his necessary components.
I'm going to turn to the group and say, Wisteria Vale is wondering if we're going to be there for the ritual to resurrect that guy, right?
Right.
Wait, do we need to be
I
there
mean,
for
are
that?
they? I get that.
Is that tonight?
Oh, well, we do have stuff that we need to give them.
No, we already gave them that.
Oh, did we do that?
Yeah, we
Oh
already did.
gosh.
God,
Oh,
I
no.
don't remember.
No, the only thing that the ritual is waiting on is for Kiyomura to get back with his piece of
Fastbright.
Vasperite.
Sprite?
Oh god.
To power
not a
the spell.
sponsor.
I mean, do we need to be there? We don't know this
Well, I
person.
mean, yeah, we don't know them, but I mean, I guess
This
if we
is kind
wanted
of
to
a-
talk to them afterwards.
I mean, they're not going anywhere.
It's an important thing.
Are they?
It is an important thing, right?
Well,
this
okay,
this could
now-
have sway in the
But they're
problem
not
with
doing
the
it-
This is
Fae.
this is a big deal.
But
Like,
they're but they're not doing it like right now, are they?
well, Kiyomora's not
No,
there. so they
Kiyomura
can't.
needs to come back.
Which
Right,
I'm
first.
thinking I'm gonna cast sending to Kiyomura, see what the
See how far away
heck
he
he's
is.
up to.
Yeah,
I
that's a
like
great idea.
it. Yes.
'Cause I
Tell
would
him
say
not to
that-
be vague again.
Probably protecting the rod and investigating the anathema is also an important thing.
Right, you're right, and we shouldn't dilly-dally.
Anyway, so
Well, I'll check
Well,
in with
yeah,
Leshka
let's-
too. I've got multiple spell slots. Like, I cast sending to Kiyomura.
And Lesha simultaneously, she splits her mind. I'm just kidding, I'm sorry.
It's like a chameleon with the
I get
two different
excited.
eyes. So, to Kiyomura.
Hi, Kiki. It's Renaya. What are you doing? Where are you? Don't be vague. I don't. I give up on keeping count of these words. But
I mean,
you
yeah,
got my
you got
message.
plenty. You got plenty.
You get
left.
cut out
Like
halfway through that
15, we got
sentence.
10 more.
I mean, yeah, she's got like 10 more words.
Hey, Rini. Running from Frost Giant at the moment. Doing okay.
No, he's doing
cardio.
great. He'll be fine. He'll be there soon. All right. So then we got to do Leshka. Okay. Cast sending to Leshka.
Okay.
Hi, Leshka. It's Renaya. How urgent are things? We're kind of resurrecting a person too. Long story. I'll tell you more later. What's up?
Yeah, 2 more words if you want it.
My friend.
Nice.
You're Leshka, Drew.
I don't know. I'm not Leshka right now. I don't know how to respond.
Okay, I can be Leshka. I got this.
I mean-
right. Yeah. Yeah. Awkward. Got it. Hi, Renaya. Things are okay. Would
You're
recommend.
doing this like Kiyomura. You're doing this wrong. Leshka would know
Channel
not to
your-
say so many ums and uhs.
Channel-
Start over.
Oh, that's true. He is better.
Okay, all right, I got it.
Into
Horns. You've
character,
got
DJ.
horns.
You could just tell me, DJ, and then I could respond.
Things
You've
are
got
urgent.
antlers.
Things are urgent.
Yeah.
Hey, Rennie.
You've got antlers.
Things are getting worse over here. Backup and help would be much appreciated as soon as possible. Thanks.
He sounds
Oh,
like
yeah,
an NPC
so we're gonna
on
go
a
check
beach.
in on Leshka first.
Sounds great to me.
To be
I'm so glad we checked
clear,
in.
the ritual isn't happening soon. They were just wondering if you're going to be around.
Oh, that
Because
makes
they
it so
don't
much
have all the
easier.
components to do the ritual. So they are just waiting for Kiyomura to get back, but they're
Yeah,
planning.
They
So
want
just
they
to be-
want to know if they should need
Well,
to wait for us after they wait for
I
Kiyomura.
want to go.
That was
I want
what-
to see this.
I'm
This
fine with
want to go
going. I just didn't
too.
know if we needed to go or if that was what the plan was.
Yeah.
I'll finally respond back to the message. Sorry for the wait. We'll probably be there dealing with the anathema ATM.
Nice.
Can you send in
ATM?
an acronym?
Yes.
Yeah, I and then I put a whole bunch of emojis after various ones. I just kind of spam the emoji like pad.
yeah.
Eventually, just get a bunch.
That is good to know. Let me know how it goes with the anathema.
Great.
Delio. Notice
Awesome.
how I didn't say where we were dealing with the anathema in case she's a traitor and stabs us in the back.
Oh,
Good job.
way to thwart
Because
DJ's
we can't
plans.
trust anybody.
Never.
Can't trust anybody. So,
I
You
don't
know,
know this
what's
person.
another resurrection?
it's common play at this point.
Kinda, yeah.
Seen one, you seen them all.
So,
So should we? Are we
Anyway.
done? I've been finished eating. I'm ready to go.
Well, I
don't
need
like how
approximate-
Catherine made the eggs.
What's wrong with my
I'm sorry, I
scrambled
had to
eggs?
say it. I've told you, I like them sunny side up.
There are people
Pockets?
potentially
Stick 'em,
dying.
and Pockets murders everybody.
nice.
All right. Well,
We're dead.
yeah. I mean, Cather, technically speaking, would need like 10 minutes to put on his armor and stuff, but then he's ready.
Yeah.
You guys goes
Yeah.
to the
Wait.
suiting up
Edward
montage.
Goes to the bathroom, changes clothes, packs his bag. Takes him about 17 minutes.
Make sure he's got his phone, his wallet, his charger.
Brushes his
you guys?
teeth twice. Excellent.
Gets his hairbrush. Extra
You guys
deodorant.
meet back up in the main hall of Gambit's Keep. You all hold hands, and Cather, you use your Helm of Teleportation to teleport where?
To the. I mean, I haven't been to the Valley Kings, have I?
No. But I believe you can teleport to a person, right? Is that a thing?
So I can teleport. I can teleport to a person if I have an object of theirs.
Okay. Does anybody have an object of Leshka's?
I
Oh,
probably
man.
do.
I mean, I would
I have
imagine.
a feeling Pockets stole
He has an
one.
object.
Pockets has something.
I mean, okay,
We'll say that Renaya has a quill that that Leshka gave her when she was studying at the Scholar's Guide.
that will do.
That'll do, pig.
I'll do, donkey.
That will do, donkey.
That'll do.
Okay.
So you're teleporting to Leshka, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. You guys, Cather casts the teleportation spell. You feel the familiar sinking in your stomach, that feeling of the floor falling out from beneath you, and then the popping sound in your ears as you instantly transport across space and time and find yourselves all squished in a small spot as you're in a very small little hovel in the ground. You can see there's a little bit of light peering in from above you that's kind of covered with some foliage and little leaves and all this different type of stuff.
I think you made a mistake. We're in the ground.
Leshka, are you there?
Please get us out.
Leshka's there.
Leshka said, "Oh,
You guys are
yes,
sardined into the hole that
friends,
Leshka was hiding in.
I did not expect you to be here like immediately after that message." Hey, Gia, where are we?
Cather, your sword is going into my side.
That's not a sword.
What the heck?
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
I'm
It
sorry.
was too
I'm
easy.
I
sorry.
hate you so
So-
much right now.
So, man, very mature. Andrew, Leshka has been in the Valley of Kings for a good long while.
Uh-huh.
There are a couple things that you know to look out for. First of all, you don't stay near the actual entrance to the dungeon with this piece of the rod in it,
Uh-huh.
as that in and of itself is extremely dangerous.
Uh-huh.
You have come to realize that the entrance is heavily guarded by different traps and spells and incantations. The other thing that you're constantly keeping in the back of your mind is what's known as the Valley Guardian. Part of the reason, so the Valley of Kings is I'd say a tomb is how I would describe it. It's a massive valley where the kings of different countries, but most often East Bravania, they have small statues and memorials built to them that are then but cast into the valley. And so there are these statues all around that are overgrown. And so this landscape is a burial ground for important historical figures. And the Valley Guardian is someone that protects this landscape from intruders. Nobody's really allowed to be down here. Part of the reason why the rod's here. Okay. You've never seen it, but you have seen it, glimpses of it out of the corner of your eyes. You know that it has a camouflaging ability that makes it almost impossible to see, and you also know that it is massive. And so that's something you always keep in the back of your mind because it might just snap you up at any moment. You also know that there are there's the opposition. There's the gold masked figure, and he carries with him 4 other soldiers that keep along with him. And you guys, that's really what you've been dealing with most of the time, is you have become hunted by these people as they're trying to find the entrance or get information from you. You're not really sure. You just know that you have become the prey of their hunt.
So, okay, so this gold mask figure and 4 of the gods, like, I as Leshka have interacted with them a couple different times, and it's turned to more of a hostile thing of now they're trying to find me to like kill me.
Yes. You also know Leshka met Prazius at one point, I believe, right? You encountered him?
He didn't meet Prazius, but he was there when What's His Bucket fought us at Lotta's house.
Oh, yes. This golden masked figure, you don't know his name, but he is slightly more armored than Prazius. He's a lot bigger than Prazius, and you know that he can cast spells.
He's a paladin.
What if Prazius wasn't the leader?
And
May
so
I
this
ask-
little hole that I'm in is just a little hidey hole that I've been like just
Yeah. Well,
Crap.
you were recently being chased. You have a bunch of these little locations all throughout the valley, where you just kind of like tuck in to avoid
To
being
hide,
chased
okay.
by either a wild animal, the Valley Guardian, or these golden masked figures.
Yeah.
Or
which
this golden
one-
masked figure.
Which one was chasing him this time?
You think it was the Valley Guardian, but you're not sure.
Okay.
Okay.
And so yeah, now you guys are sardine 5 people into what could really fit maybe 2.
Okay. All right. Just give me a second.
Yep.
Leshka will just very slowly kind of like push his head up just like see above like the hidden canopy and just kind of give a quick scan around.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Let's go. Drew playing 2 characters. I'm so excited. It's my favorite thing that ever happens.
I love the fact that Drew instantly had both character sheets up and Grant struggles to get one.
That will be
Yeah, great.
a
Your character sheet
natural
up?
20
Yes.
DM.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, I just exited out of it on accident, though.
Leshka, you slowly prop your head up so you can just see above the ground. And you do what they do in submarines, where it's like. boop.
Yeah.
Periscope up. We're just turning his legs.
As you look around, you don't see anything immediately, but you know this to be a dangerous assumption.
Uh-huh.
You continue to look, and throughout the thick foliage that's around you, you do see a shift as this massive, almost serpentine being, constantly camouflaged, begins to slither and glide away.
Away.
You hold your breath and you wait for 1 minute, 2 minutes. After 5 minutes, which is your standard time that you choose to wait, without seeing this creature, you feel like you can take a breath and that you are safe to exit your hidey hole.
Okay. As this happens, Leshka will just pull himself out and help the others out. Hello, friends. It's great to see you all again. Sorry about the hidey hole. I have several of these around that I use on occasion to hide. Now, so DM, the Valley Guardian is like a serpentine thing. That's what it was that I saw.
From what you've seen and heard, it looks to be some sort of massive snake.
Okay, lovely.
I'm also curious, how big are we talking?
Like
DM.
Jormungandr size?
Well, Jormungandr could swallow the world, so no.
No, that's fair.
Fair. Smaller than
I
Jormungandr?
would guess probably 60 feet long.
Oh.
You know, maybe 10 feet in diameter. So
Great, so it can eat 2 of us at a time.
Manageable.
Right.
You know, it's no crystal frog, but
Absolutely.
Those things are so cool.
So after Leshka helps get everybody out, he'll kind of keep moving to like not be in obvious view of anything. You know, kind of still stick close to like bushes and trees and
yeah.
stuff.
As the rest of you step out of this hidey hole, you come upon, you walk up onto a grassy patch. Looking around, you can see that this valley is not very big. It's probably, it's more like a ravine is really how it should be described. It's probably about 40 feet across at its narrowest and probably 200 feet across at its widest. And so it's really not a big area. But as you look up the canyon walls, you can see that they stretch up for probably a mile or so high. Massive, massive face. You can see that there are vines and trees and bushes that hang off of the walls. You can see that there's moss that grows, there's flowing water, there's several waterfalls that you can see that come out. Not like majestic, beautiful ones, like little dribbles through the rock face. Some of them are slightly stronger, where it's kind of actually like a waterfall, but nothing beautiful by any means. You stand on thick grass that is covered with several patches of very low brush foliage, bushes, shrubs, and then you have several trees that come up and around that create kind of a canopy up above you with vines hanging down. Very jungle-esque is how I would describe it. It's hot, it's pretty humid, lots of stuff is very, very wet most of the time. And then the foliage is very, very thick. You do hear lots of animals as well. You hear birds. You hear things rustling in the bushes. There's bugs around you. You immediately swat at a mosquito. And then directly in front of you, one of the things that proves that this is a man-made area is you can see buried in the underbrush and overgrown is a statue of a tall, well-dressed, bearded man with a sword clasped in his hands, standing about 8 feet tall over a large marble slab, what you would imagine to be some sort of tomb buried there.
Lovely.
Sorry about that. These more recently, I've been having more issues. Like I told you a little while ago, Vernaya, there is a golden masked figure here with what seems to be 4 other guards. They have frequently tried to capture me at this point. We've had a few interactions, and most of them have gone south very quickly. So I've been trying to manage that and kind of hide from them while keeping a good eye on them. What we were just hiding from is the what is known as the Valley Guardian. It's a camouflage serpentine creature that is, well, as the name implies, is the guardian of the valley to make sure that people don't go messing around when they're not supposed to. I'm not sure how strong it is, but haven't tried to test that because I desire to live. Yes. So that's where we're at.
DM, do I know where I last saw the gold mask person?
Yes, they were northeast of you from where you are, which is kind of the general direction that the valley runs. If you look at it from a bird's eye point of view, it runs from the southwest to the northeast, kind of up and diagonally, and so and it does that in elevation as well. It kind of, as you head northeast, you go up in elevation as well, and so every once in a while there'll be a little cliff that you have to kind of scale and stuff like that. And by cliff, I mean like a 12-foot ledge or something like that.
Is that the direction that the snake just went towards?
No, the snake was going southwest.
Nice.
It was going down the valley.
Perfect. That's what we like to see, or not see.
One of the things that you do know, Drew, is that the snake or the guardian seems to have some sort of connection with the valley, and so it very quickly can detect when people are around and where they are. And so that's one of the things that you have learned, is that you're constantly moving, because if you stay in one place for too long, the guardian will find you rather quickly, usually within a couple hours or so.
Okay. Good. All good things to know. He will express that. So I've been having to run around and hide quite a bit. Not a lot of good sleep that I've been getting, not gonna lie. Kind of, whew, but...
You do notice the dark scales under Leshka's eyes.
Also, that does remind me, DM, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
What level is Leshka?
20. Say 20.
You guys are level 15, right? Wait, well, what was the last time that... What was he in the last one shot that you guys did?
So in the last one shot we did?
Last time he was played.
Yeah, last time
well, so the last time Leshka was played, was just early, at the beginning of chapter 2, and he was level
You-
13 at that
Okay, perfect. Level 15.
point. Okay, great.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Nice.
do that when I have a chance.
Right, that's the level that you guys are right now, right?
Yeah.
dang,
Yeah.
Leshka's kind of cracked. It's kind of cool. Good for him.
I mean, the rest of us are level 15. At one point, he was level 20.
Yeah, semantics.
Okay, so we're in a stealth situation,
Right.
and we need to keep moving. Do you have any idea where what we're looking for is? Are we getting closer?
Well, I suppose
let-
I suppose that's a little bit up to you guys. I have an idea of where the masked person is, or at least where I last saw them. So if we want to just beeline it to them and just take them out real quick, then we could do that. Or if we want to maybe like stand guard over the entrance to what I believe is the tomb that leads to the rod, we could do that and maybe camp out there and see if we can't like ambush them or something like as they come closer.
Either way, I can send pockets ahead and get an eye on things, but I just need to know
Yes.
what we want to do.
Right.
That's such a good idea.
Cather, what do you think about this situation?
Haha.
Well, you know, Leshka,
Yes!
you've always
Drew?
you've always had a good head on your shoulders. Yes, Lydia.
Now you have to sit one way for Leshka and the other for Cather.
Yes.
You did it. You started it. Now you
that's
gotta
what
continue
I did
it.
start this, didn't I?
There you go.
All right. Anyway, so sorry, I'm gonna get comfortable here. I definitely think it'd be a good idea to maybe find where this group of people are, even if we don't necessarily want to fight them right away, but maybe find where they are and maybe assess them a little bit. Send Pockets maybe in to see if he can gain some information about what we're actually looking at and dealing with here, and then we can make a decision from there if we want to just immediately attack them or trying to find a good spot to ambush them. That is my recommendation. Well, that is a good insight that you have there, Cather. You know, I've always thought that you have a good head on your shoulders
Oh,
too. Might I say, your
okay,
armor, it
okay.
looks a little different than when we last saw. It says, did you get it polished recently?
See, I mean,
I've-
you
How
say
does it
nice
take
head
you
on his
so
shoulders,
long
but
to
have you
just
seen his
shift to
traps?
the other direction?
True.
You
Well,
know,
Pockets
you're
hasn't
right.
failed us yet. I like this plan.
I agree that we should attempt to ambush them. Our greatest advantage right now that we give up, if we let them like chase after us for too long, they'll eventually notice that we are here. Because right now they only know about you.
And if we stay in guard, then they'll know we're here. It's only a matter of time.
'Cause, yeah,
as you
I-
They'll
understand.
know we're
said-
guarding something.
Yes, yes, yes.
I
yes.
wouldn't say that any of us are particularly skilled in woodcraft. So our ability to cover our own tracks in the forest is rather compromised. So it'd
Oh,
be best
you
if
mean
we.
like a survival deal? I've run from
potentially.
a cult family for years. I can cover on tracks.
That's a point.
Yes.
If we have a
Can-
wagon, I can drive it as well. Just
Also,
saying.
wait, hold on. Aaron, just because I don't know what you're referring to, why is woodcraft important in covering tracks?
Yeah.
We're
Like,
in-
what's up with
not,
that?
not
the
woodcraft
woods.
as in like carving wood. Woodcraft
No.
as in like survival,
being
like
in the
bushcraft.
woods.
The
Oh.
Yeah, no, I would have said carpentry if I was talking about shaping wood.
What's your
I
Bear
see.
Grylls level?
I'm saying that regardless of how skilled we are at covering tracks, we're real bad at making them. Like we're very good at making tracks. It's just going to be easier if any of us are not particularly stealthy to track us regardless of what we do. So it'd be best if we are the one initiating rather than waiting for them to initiate, because up until this point, they don't know that we're here. So I agree that we should ambush them. I do not think that we should do it at the mouth of the cave, because then they know where an important thing is.
I agree. So we take the fight to them.
Yes, I like that plan.
Bring the battle
I do like
to
the.
them.
I think Pockets ought to go ahead and get a lookout. I like that idea. Plus, I mean, Pockets. I'm not gonna lie. Looking pretty good in that cat-made costume.
That is the most sus thing you have said in so many episodes.
I will say, and Renai, you don't have to send Pockets away right now. It's probably going to be a little bit of a trek before we're close to where they were, so we can wait for that right now. But we can begin heading that direction and try and keep an eye out. And just and Leshka will say this to everyone, but mostly look at Renai. Also, keep an eye behind us, because there's a decent chance that the snake will turn around, see in about a couple hours. Maybe try and follow us up that direction. So just be aware.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We will send Pockets ahead. Just a little bit ahead, just to make sure we don't fall into any traps or things if we're not about to cross paths with something scary, things like that. Pockets is ahead and can notify me telepathically, and I will stick to the back and keep an eye out for any big movement behind us.
That sounds
I
like a
love
great
that idea. And we can stand at the middle where it's safe.
Yes.
Perfect.
DM, I assume I would have to make some sort of survival check to lead this party.
To lead this party to where you're going?
Yes.
To Mask Man,
Sure.
I think.
Yeah, let's do a survival check. I love that idea. Go for it, Drew.
Okay.
Fleshka.
okay.
Whichever one you are.
Leshka. Yes. I'm over here. Can't you? Here. I'm sorry. Here. I can only move my chair. All right. I'm over here, and therefore I'm Leshka.
Got it.
Although now I can't reach my mouse. Okay. I'm going to use my other one now.
Oh, I was gonna be like, oh, Leshka's on the left, but he's not.
He's on Drew's left.
He's,
Yeah, but not my left.
yeah. That's not. Yeah.
But it's all right. We've already established that's
Anyway.
where Leshka is.
All right.
Leshka's always right.
Leshka's is on the
always right.
audience.
That's right.
Audience is right. Never mind.
Leshka's always right.
Okay.
And Cather's spent too much time with Renaya, and it's always left.
Yeah, that's right. He's just.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just see how this goes. Okay, that's not horrible. There it is. 15.
15. Yeah, you're pretty familiar with this landscape by now. Plus, it's kind of hard to not go the right direction, since it's you go one direction or you go the other direction. And depending on which direction you go, you either head towards the snake or you head towards where you last saw the people. And there's not a lot of area for you guys to accidentally pass each other without noticing the other people. Like I said, max distance is 200 feet, so we're talking, less than a football field apart.
Okay.
You guys begin making your way northeast. At some point, you do come up to a 15-foot cliff that you guys scale. You keep to the shadows, you keep to the bushes, and after probably a mile or two of trekking, about 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes or so, you guys come to the point where a little ways in the distance, you can hear the movement of armored figures. You can't see them quite yet, but you can hear them in the distance just a little bit, especially you, Renaya.
Okay, I'm going to go into Pockets mode.
Okay.
View, and start looking through Pockets.
Okay.
And try to... And Pockets is invisible. I'm sending him ahead to try to
Perfect.
keep an eye on these.
I'll have Pockets go ahead and roll a stealth check for me with advantage.
Because, I can't remember. Did the Magic Anathema guy have True Sight?
The
the one with the rod.
member of the Anathema did,
Okay.
This isn't necessarily.
But Prozius didn't.
but Prazius did
We're
not.
gonna hope that this guy is closer to Prozius than Anathema.
On the scale of
Holy
rank,
science.
we're going to say they're right in the middle.
He's trying to stay hidden. He's more invisible for the 4 other people that are there.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
scared.
hence the stealth check. What'd you get?
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to pull up the Quasit info. There we go.
Was it?
Well, I rolled pretty bad, but that's a 13 in total.
Okay, cool. Pockets begins to creep his way forward, trying to stay. Thankfully, he's not that big, and so he's able to kind of hide under bushes, under the big leaves of this kind of jungle vegetation. And so there's lots of places for him to hide. Plus, there's lots of animals around, and so rustling in the bushes is not a particularly suspect sound. And so he's able to get fairly close without being seen, along with the fact that he's invisible. As you're looking through, you can see that the description that Lesher gave was pretty accurate. This golden masked figure is very, very large. You would say that he's probably some sort of Goliath in nature, is the initial idea that you get. Go ahead and make a history check for me, actually, as Renaya.
That was a natural 1 + 1 for 2.
Let's go.
You realize that you're covering part of the boxes when you do that, right?
What?
Just so you're aware. You got a 2?
Yes.
Natural
Okay.
1 + 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, Goliath type figure, we'll say, is kind of what you're thinking. Hulking, massive,
It's a
like
finished.
shredded. Golden mask is facing away from you, and so you're not able to see the details of that mask, but you can see that he has several of those similar traits and decorations as Prazius did. He has cuffs around the top of his biceps. He has a couple along his forearms. You can see that his hands and forearms are exposed and covered in these rune tattoos that go up his arms. Under closer inspection, you think that that could be some sort of spell book or arcane focus or something along the lines that would allow him to cast through that. As you can see, they are arcane runes that you just naturally would recognize. So that's something to keep in mind. He is clad in scattered plate mail, especially along his legs. He's more exposed throughout the chest. He has 4 other men with him. They seem to be, if you remember, there were the Black Guard. There were those hired mercenaries that the Anathema brought on when you guys fought for Athala. You seems to be similar members of that mercenary rank.
And the Black Guard, they were like they meant business, right?
They were
like
tough.
They were, yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
them being like the oh no.
Well, yeah,
Unit.
those were the ranks of soldiers that were the concern for, not for the orcs, but that's the reason why you wanted orcs in your army instead of just regular soldiers, was because of the Black Guard and the reputation that they have. And so while you guys certainly feel like you can handle them, Renaya, you quickly recognize that this isn't going to be an easy fight per se.
Lovely.
Yay. Well, Renaya kind of comes back to, keeps pockets in his
Yeah.
scouting position.
Mhm.
And I'm actually going to use my Mask of Many Faces.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Disguise Self to look like one of the Black Guard.
Okay, cool. You guys watch as Renaya transforms into this familiar physical appearance of a member of the Black Guard who, as you guys all know, because I just gave the description, you know exactly who that is.
Right, this is what we're dealing with. I figured a little disguise might save me a few hit points, so...
You got this. That's a great idea.
Yes, I would agree.
Is the plan to neutralize them or just kill them?
I mean,
It's a good question.
I mean,
I'm good with killing.
I don't think. I mean, I guess the only reason I would say neutralize is if we wanted information from them. But like, I don't know how much information these
Nah,
guys
they're out to destroy the world.
have.
We can kill them.
Fair. We could save one
Murder
of them.
hobos!
See what they know. I like that.
Now, remind
Zone
me,
of truth.
Prazius- Did
Renaya's
Prazius
got a
ever
mean
talk?
zone of truth.
Was Prazius a
No.
talker?
Remember,
didn't
he
talk.
did.
No, he
Wait,
hadn't.
you weren't there. Yeah, he never talked.
Oh, yeah, shoot. I was going to say that I.
Wait, no, he did talk.
Yeah, he did,
What?
but I
At the
wouldn't
very
know
end,
that.
he was all
He
like...
said run. Right.
And he talked to Melora a whole bunch. I
The
thought.
ma-
at some
yeah,
point
you
in
guys
time.
remember that the majority of his conversation was through a psychic link.
Hold
was
on a
pretty
second.
skeezy.
Renaya,
He
don't
didn't
you
have a
have
mouth.
something like Speak with Dead? Do you currently? Great.
We could kill them. Talk to them.
Well,
Best of both worlds.
Well, okay,
Uh,
so what I was getting
oh,
at is
okay.
I think the only
I
person
will-
who would have information that is valuable to us at all is the guy in the mask.
Well, yeah.
Nice.
But what if? Okay, if we're wanting information, what if we tried to lure one of the blackguard out,
Uh-huh.
send me in,
Mhm.
as I look like one, get the information, and then ambush?
That's not a terrible idea.
My
Look
neighbor
at my
has
spells
decided
real
to
quick,
rev his
because
motorcycle
Oh, that's my
outside of
tummy. I'm
window.
so sorry. I'm hungry.
I'm gonna look at my
We're on a
spells real quick to
stealth
see if I
mission.
have something that's helpful.
Do I think that I would be able to soul cage the leader? Because the soul cage specifically works on humanoids, which this guy might technically be considered undead,
Yeah,
which would
he is considered undead.
technically work. But we also have in the past stated that that's kind of dumb because you can't cast Crown of Madness on a vampire.
Oh,
Odd or even, I guess.
Oh,
I
this
feel
would
like
just solve all of our problems. Even.
there's like a railroad crossing going on in my head right now. I don't even know what's happening.
I got odd, so we'll say no. It won't.
Oh, can I use my my mana pool to make that into a yes?
No, you just depleted your mana
Dang
pool.
it.
Well,
That
no,
happens.
but grandmother helped you replenish some of it, right?
Well, yeah, she gave me some gym jams to do some stuff with.
Yeah, she didn't replenish it, but she did expand the well. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, no,
Oh, dang.
soul cage won't
It was
work
worth a
on,
shot.
on the boy. He doesn't have a soul.
That's a pain.
Hear me out. We kill them all but one. We tie one up and make him squeal.
Edward, you've been spending way too much time with me.
Well, like I mentioned before, I mean, like the Black Gods, I don't know how much information they would honestly have, given the fact that they're hired mercenaries.
Yeah. So if we're going to capture one, it needs to be the big one.
It needs to be the big one.
Yeah.
But I like the
Let's-
idea of
yeah.
Renaya sneaking in with her disguise and trying to see if she can't gain some information before a fight breaks out. And then if we have to, we can keep the big guy. We can either keep him alive or we can kill him and like ask him questions afterwards.
Also, I
I
forgot to mention
love that
this.
plan.
In the time coming here, I would have ritual cast telepathic bond, so
Oh,
that way we aren't talking like 10 feet away from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just openly talking in the bushes.
Yeah, we're like, guys, we're going to ambush them, and they're like,
Uh,
I'm fine with the lure replace.
Oh, I have
gather
the perfect idea for the lure. Can I get your guys' permission to do it?
absolutely. Whatever you
Absolutely.
have,
All
Do
right,
it.
Pockets is already set up there. I can speak through Pockets. What if I sound like a helpless damsel in distress off a little bit away, and then somebody goes out to investigate, and then there we are, and then I'll just make sure I'm that one, and then I'll walk back and be like, oh, hello, my name is Jonathan.
I love it.
Jonathan.
I think that would absolutely work.
Okay,
In preparation, Leshka is going to cast at second level. Yeah, second level. So he's not gonna cast it right away because it only lasts like a minute. But once Renaya lures in Jonathan, he's gonna cast just detect thoughts to just basically be able to get a quick rundown of what's going through this guy's brain. That way, if need be, if there's any important information that Renai can then use to then pretend to be him, I can have some of that. Does that all make sense?
Yeah, nope, I got you.
Okay, great.
okay. There's no way this could possibly go wrong at all. All right. Where do you want me to try to lure to? Where do we want to set up to get ready to nap this guy?
How far away are they again, DM?
50 feet.
50 feet. Okay. And like, are we like near some bushes and some trees or something?
Yeah, you guys are crouching in the foliage.
Okay. Can we maybe get like, I mean, I don't know, because like 50 feet feels pretty close to like take this guy out quickly and quietly.
Okay.
Do we want to maybe back up to like, I don't know, like 100 feet or something like that?
I like that. Just
Yeah,
kind of
also-
down the
and then
chasm.
I'll
a
put
bit.
pockets a little bit ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's do
Nothing
it.
could go wrong with this. I
All
love
right, you all get ready because I'm gonna be a little preoccupied.
The perfect plan.
Get ready
It's
for
the
murder.
perfect crime.
Okay.
So Renat, you focus in on pockets.
Yes, I get pockets set up.
Okay.
And then
And what
through
do you-
pockets, I go. Oh, help! Help! Is there anybody out here? Please, please, somebody help me!
Roll a persuasion check.
Or would it be deception?
Deception.
I don't know which one's better.
Deception check.
It doesn't matter. They're
I
all
like
the
that.
same.
Oh, okay.
With advantage.
Do I have advantage?
No.
Okay.
Well, that was another nat 1 for a 4.
Oh no.
So pockets echoes this speech that you've given, this taunt, this bait, as you will.
Help, please! I'm a helpless elf girl. Oh, lost in this big, scary jungle. Oh, no!
You watch as all 5 of these people hear this, and they kind of turn to one another. One of them.
I just need a handsome god man to come save me. Just one, though, please.
This is
That's
the
one.
epitome. How do they think? Does he think that we're so dumb that we wouldn't recognize? Who else is gonna be here?
Please,
Why would-
I got lost in a teleportation dealio. That's what happened. Please, please. This was such a good plan. My dice.
You watch as the golden masked figure snaps his fingers, and all 4 of the guards
I know.
make their way. They fan out and begin making their way. They're each one. This area is probably about, I'll say, 60 feet apart or so. So every 15 feet or so, one of these guards lines up and they begin making their way towards you guys.
I'll take the one on the far left. I start running
God.
there. I'm still look like one of the guards.
Yeah. He starts stretching.
We're all just in the bushes, like getting ready. Renai's sprinting at them as a guard.
While I'm running there, I want Pockets to be running on the other side, still going, help! Help, please! Help me!
For the sake of brevity of just letting you know what people are doing, I guess. Cather is going to kind of go on the left side too with Renata, not going after the same person she's going after, but going after the one next to that guy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Leshka's gonna look through his spells to see what he can do in preparation that would be helpful.
So we got Renaya, Cather, Abinthy. Do you want middle? Oh, I'm sorry. This is the wrong way. We're gonna redo this real quick. Sorry.
Does your hat say dad life?
It does say dad life. Abinthy, would you like middle left or middle right? Excuse me, or far right?
I will take far right, preferably within, like, once we actually get into the combat, I would like to be at maximum 60 feet away, minimum 30 feet away,
Okay.
if that's possible.
Yeah. Well, right now, I would say you're probably 75 feet away from the guards, and they're moving towards you, so you can
Okay.
kind of engage
Yeah.
whenever you'd like to.
Scatter!
No, Lydia, no. You need your ultimate initiative. Well, while Lydia's
Too
gone,
late.
I'll have everybody else roll initiative, and I'll just roll for her, I guess.
Please
Okay.
tell me we're
Yes,
about to
it's fine.
enter a soccer match. Us versus them,
That's right.
right? With Pockets as
Pockets is the
Referee?
referee.
objective.
Well, Lydia got a 5. What do we suppose her initiative is? I can figure
I
this
mean,
out.
Lydia can roll it.
Yeah, she won't be gone for long, I'm sure.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. And then it's combat though. So it's soccer, aka football for those of you who aren't in
Football.
America.
Football.
It's not we're the weird ones that call it soccer.
I
What?
was pronouncing it how it's said. It's spelled Futbol. Football.
Guys,
Ball.
it's
What?
a
What?
historic day for TPD.
Why?
Did you do it?
I'm not going to go last in initiative as Cather.
Wait,
We need
you're
to prove that
underestimating our roles.
We need to prove that
No,
wrong,
I'm not
everybody.
talking about
believe in
the
you.
all of. I'm talking about last overall.
Lydia, I
Okay.
need you to roll initiative.
Okay.
We can't let him have this. We can't. We have to
Everyone
collectively
needs to get
agree.
really
we
high.
can't let him have this.
Shut up, Grant.
Renaya is a
should I
15,
use?
Pockets is a 6.
Oh, well,
I think Drew's done it finally, for the first time.
everyone needs to nat 20 and just absolutely crush his gene.
25 to 20.
Trying to figure out which dice to
24.
roll.
Oh, my apologies. I thought you guys already did.
No,
I got 24 DM.
Hold on. I'm just gonna use this die. Oh geez, I missed my box. That'll be a 26.
This is why we leave
Oh,
space.
jeez. Oh,
20,
not
50.
chocolate milk today, Drew?
Your brand.
I have
Oh,
other
like-
things on stream all the time.
Pepsi in a glass?
20 to 15.
Okay,
15 for Renaya.
Leshka got a 19,
Okay.
and Cather got an 18.
Pepsi in a glass with no ice.
Well, okay, that's because the ice melted. Okay, quit judging me.
Oh,
Grant.
now it's watered down Pepsi. You monster.
Abinthy, you
Yeah.
will go first. You are
Uh,
currently 75 feet away from your man.
Sounds good. Yes. Yeah, get away from him. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying here. I'm going to very quietly. I'm going to initiate a combat. Specifically, hold on, gotta read real quick.
By doing what?
I will under kind of under my breath. I will say, String Waltz, 5th step, Hell Cradle. And I will cast Force Cage around the guy in the center, the
Okay.
big one.
Oh, okay.
There's not a save for that. He's just in a cage now.
Okay, what's the range on that?
Oh wait, hold on. Do I
Because
have
he's
that
further
spell?
back because he hasn't moved from the original.
I changed
location.
my
He's
mind.
100 feet away from you.
I get that spell next level. I don't do that. I'm just gonna go to look. I have a lot of things written down. Okay. Changing up things. Instead, I'm just going to go with a more aggressive route instead of just trapping them. That was the hope, but what are you going to do? You know. I'm just going to cast Fireball at 5th level.
Yes.
Dex saves all around. Very stealthy,
Dex
like
saves all around. What is the range of that? The radius?
120. The
Sorry,
radius
the
is like
damage-
30
the
feet.
AOE. 30 feet?
20.
Yeah.
20 feet for
you-
fireball.
20
can
feet
do
for Fireball. 20 foot.
Yes.
My bad.
Is it a 20-foot radius?
20 foot
Yes.
radius. Yeah.
40 feet. So you can get 3 of the guys in it.
Okay,
So I'll say you
get
get
all.
your guy, Edwards, and Cather's. Everybody but Renaya's, unfortunately.
That's all good. I got this.
Sweet.
Sounds good.
One of
Dex
them.
saves.
Dex saves all around.
Yours, which is going to be a 9. I assume that fails.
No, specifically, you're looking for an 18. I
14.
believe.
No, okay. Great. All 3 of them will fail.
Wah, wah. They all take 8d6.
Yes.
Fire damage.
10 actually, because it's a 5th level.
Holy sh!
Yeah. Ugh. 9, 14.
That's why I use Google.
That's why I use Google.
You just type in 10d6,
And then it rolls it.
click
I
roll.
also
Yeah,
use
it's awesome.
D&D Beyond because they have a little dice thing.
Really?
That'll be 32 fire damage.
32.
That feels
32.
low.
I rolled really bad.
Well, you have to remember that's the reason. See, here's the thing about Fireball. Here's the thing. Is it really doesn't actually do a lot of individual damage, but it does it to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So we're talking about he just did 96 points of damage.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's what you have to remember.
I just I rolled a
much
lot
damage.
of 1s and 2s. It was a lot. It was a lot of 1s and 2s. But I'm done. I don't have any bonus actions or actually no. I will set up for this. I will expend 1 point from my tome, because that's an evocation spell, to deal an additional, I believe it's 2d6 force damage to the big guy and knock them prone without save.
Okay.
So an additional 5 damage to large fella.
Okay. Large fella is not in combat.
Oh, shoot. Where was the large fella? Oh, is it just
Large
the 4
fella's-
guys?
It's just the
Yeah,
four
Just
guys.
the 4 dudes.
Large fellow
Oh,
stayed
shoot.
back.
I thought that big guy was with him. I don't know why I was thinking
Large
4
fellow
or 5.
scented scoon.
In that case, I'll just knock prone the one closest to Cather, I guess.
Okay. Cool.
Let Cather have a fun time with advantage.
And you said you did additional damage with that?
5.
5. Just to that
Yeah.
one.
Just to that one.
Okay. Beautiful. These guys are slowly creeping forward, swords drawn as they're making their way towards you guys. Before all they hear is as this massive fireball erupts on them, and you watch it, they literally explode. Not like blow up, like going like they explode internally, but they go flying everywhere. All 3 of them.
Spontaneous human combustion.
They're
Crap, we were just
infernals.
talking about that.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
Each one of them
infernals.
gives their own Wilhelm scream. The
I need to get that on my soundboard, dude.
that would be a good sound to have. On the
I need everything on my soundboard.
This will take us to Edward. You watch as you're creeping forward, this massive ball of fire go flying from where you assume Aventhy is. You guys are spread out a little bit as well. And then you hear the Wilhelm screams as 3 bodies go flying through the air, specifically including the one that you were going to go after, the one directly in front of you. What would you like to do? He's now, I'd say, got blasted 5 feet back, so he's now 80 feet from you.
All right, he's 80 feet from me. And Tripowitz is how many feet from me? Ahead
He's
of me.
15 feet to your right.
All right, Edward walks forward heroically.
Of course.
He goes like 30 feet, yeah. He'll go 30 feet or so.
Yep.
And he'll just say, "This'll be easy." And he kneels down and touches the ground and begins murmuring to himself. And you see sparkly purplish green magic start crawling away. Yeah, it's kind of creepy, I guess. Plant growth. So basically
That takes
from
away the
us-
creepiness of it.
Yeah, I guess. He says that though. He goes plant growth, and from us to them, well, and beyond, because it's like 150 feet.
It's a lot of
insane.
space.
Just a bunch of plants, right? All along the ground. Plants, vines, whatever else is involved. Maybe some flowers.
Okay.
And basically, yeah, it's a 100-foot radius, so it covers the whole thing.
Okay.
Creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves, which is pretty bad. You can exclude 1 or more areas of the size. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
And there you go. That's
So
pretty much
to be clear, just so I understand exactly what you're saying. So you're saying from directly in front of you to each wall, moving forward,
yes.
is not difficult terrain.
Yes. So that
It's-
they
it's-
are
It-
slowed.
not difficult terrain, but
yeah,
it
it's
quarters your speed.
more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's
And it-
really good.
So
Yeah.
just so you're, for the rest of the party, just so everybody else is aware.
Yeah, because that would
this
also
affects you
affect
as
us.
well.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware.
Frick.
That's okay. It
Maybe-
just slows you down.
Well, I can like keep it from affecting certain areas. So maybe I'll do the one. I don't want to metagame too much, but Renaya, you're not planning on doing like melee, are you?
I mean, she said she was
I'm-
rushing towards them.
That's what I
I'm-
thought you said. Okay.
I can do range and melee, so either one.
Okay, because
Cather's a melee person.
I am going to not include the path to Cather's guy. I'm just gonna give Cather a straight path,
Just an avenue.
right?
Yeah.
An avenue, and I'm gonna give Renaya. I think I'll also give Renaya a path to the guy. I'll just keep
Okay.
Edward and I distance, right? So, oh no, not Edward and I.
Close enough. We got it.
Abinthy and me. Abinthy and Edward.
So
The two of
Catherine
us.
and I still have clear paths to their people,
Yes.
which means that
Thank
their
you.
people have clear paths to them.
Yes.
But the other two do not.
Yeah, we can just
Got it.
fight from range.
it.
And then I'll bonus action. I'm gonna bonus action give bardic inspiration, I'll take my flute out and play a wilting song.
Wilt?
And it's and it's going to inspire Renaya to just really mess up this other guard, or convince them to not kill us. I don't know. Whatever Renaya's gonna do. So there you go. Yeah, and that's his turn.
Very, very nice. Excellent.
And then he picks
you
a
guys,
flower and smells it.
Excellent.
There you
The rest of you guys, you kind of watch as you're sneaking forward. You feel a pulse of energy in the ground beneath you, and you watch as the already dense foliage erupts into basically a curtain or a carpet of vines and tangles, kind of just overgrown to the absolute most that it can be, except for conveniently in front of you, Cather. Cather, you're looking up, and you look forward, and you can see your black guard kind of looking down at you, and you guys like make eye contact, and you watch as this erupts, except for a path directly between you guys.
It looks like a desire path.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing with you, Renaya. You're sneaking forward. You're giving him the "I'm gonna kill you" eyes.
I do the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna get you. And then you watch as all of this plant life erupts around you, conveniently, again, also leaving a path directly for you to go chase after your guy.
This is like a compelled duel actually worked.
It's true. It's true. This will bring us to the guard's turn.
Not Lashka.
No, not Leshka. Sorry.
That's too bad.
Hopefully Leshka survives this episode. Am I right?
Shut up.
They'll move forward towards you guys. So, Catherine, your guys' guards are 50 feet from you now. Or I should say, not 50 feet, 45 feet away from you guys. Yes, Drew?
Question. Is
Yes.
my guy technically further away because he had to get up from being prone?
Yes, he would be. He's 60 feet away from you.
I'm sorry that I made things more difficult for you.
That's literally your guys' entire job. My life difficult.
Whose side are you on, bro?
So yeah, he's 60 feet from you. Renaya, your guard is 45 feet from you. Abinthy and Edward, it's 4 feet. So these guys are now 73 feet away from you.
'Cause, yeah, 5 feet of movement requires 20 feet of their movement.
Yeah, exactly. It's good. It's good stuff. Yeah.
Hopefully you're okay with that, Abinthy.
I get a thumbs up. I'm like, aha!
Edward's still smelling a flower. Just thumbs up.
This takes us to
Fancy with
Leshka.
that flower.
You're kind of at the back of the pack. You didn't split off. You're not 1v1ing any of these guys.
Yeah.
What is your plan, friend?
Well, my plan changed because the big boy isn't fighting yet. So I'm not going to provoke him if I don't have to yet.
Probably a good plan.
How far? Okay, you said how far are the two near Abinthy and Edward?
From Leshka,
Yeah.
I'm going to say Leshka is 20 feet back from you guys.
Okay.
From the rest of you guys. So Leshka would be 85-ish feet away from them.
85-ish feet. Okay. Can I move forward then to be in line with Abinthy and Edward?
Which one do you want to be in line with?
Oh, are they not in line with each other?
Well, they're aligned horizontally, so you just want to get between the two of them?
Yeah, I just want to get between the two of them.
Yep. So you move your 20 feet forward?
Yep. And then I'm going to throw out a cone of cold
Oh, very nice.
at the two other guards.
Beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, go for it.
So they need to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, this is Leshka. I thought it was Catherine. I was so
Yeah, I was
confused.
gonna say.
I'm like, when did Cather get Cone of Gold?
It's like
Does
Catherine's
16
never
save?
used this.
Let me double check. No, it does a 16. does not.
Okay, does
Kill.
18 save?
That is just enough.
Okay, so one will fail and one will succeed. The one in front of Edward succeeds, the one in front of Abinthy fails.
Okay, great.
He looks at Abinthy and sees death in his eyes and feels scared.
You should.
Edward makes kissy faces at them.
They're more afraid.
That's not my sword.
Does Leshka cast Cone of Cold from his mouth? Like,
For some reason, I imagine that he does it since he's like a mind sorcerer. He just a yeah, and then a cone appears from his brain,
and then like from
I like that
from his
better.
forehead.
Yeah.
Brain freeze.
Also, I love the fact that Drew made himself Leshka on the overlay.
I
Did
am.
he?
37 points of
Whoa.
cold damage.
Okay,
I
37
like that
points.
we gave the player who takes the longest in combat now 2 characters.
That's right. Literally, I'm
Both
freaking
of
out over
which
you. I'm
have
like,
to
okay,
do lots of
I
math.
have to have both my characters prepared if I'm going to be somewhat efficient with my turns.
He's wearing a soda hat, but instead of soda, one can says Cather and one can says Leshka, and he's got a
And to
slurp
clarify, DM, I'm
up
going to
that brain juice
and to clarify,
from
DM,
both sides.
Leshka is going to be casting that from his staff of power.
Nice.
So as he walks forward, this kind of silver staff that he's holding in his hand begins to like cool and kind of like this mist begins to roll off of it as it kind of cools the air around him before that kind of cool mist turns into like a more dense fog that he then coalesces and thrusts the staff forward as this large blast of snow and ice shoots out towards the 2 guards.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Is that everything that Leshka's going to do?
Yes.
The rest of you watch as this fog, leaving a trail of frost erupts from Leshka's staff, covering all of this newfound dense foliage in front of you in a small layer of frost and coating these soldiers in a layer of ice. They don't seem to be having a fun time with that. That will take us to Cather's turn. Cather, your friend is 60 feet away from you.
Great. So Cather is going to move his 30 feet forward,
Okay.
and then
You're now 30 feet from him.
Yep. And then he's going to pull out from his bag the iron bands of binding,
Okay.
Ooh.
Very nice.
and he's gonna throw it at him.
Throw it. I'm assuming I
Got
need
it, bro.
a dex save.
No, it is an attack roll from me.
Okay, great.
Bonk. I would love if it just didn't open. You just threw a big metal rock at him. He's like, Jesus, what? Stop.
Does this thing just look like a big hunk of metal that like opens? and,
It looks like
shing?
it's basically like a rubber band ball, except instead of rubber
That's how
band,
I
it's
was
metal.
going to describe it. Yeah, it's a rubber band ball,
Oh.
but it's metal.
Yeah.
It looks like a bunch of metal bands.
Have you seen
That sounds
Doctor
dangerous.
Strange?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the thing where it like traps the guy so he can't move.
Yes, I do remember
It's that, but small. It's like a Pokeball of that.
However, I do miss because
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I rolled a 3 on die.
Does it
Mm.
grab Does it grab pockets?
You chuck the ball,
That's
and as this guy is rushing forward, you just watch as he like curls his shoulder back so it flies past him as he continues to charge forward.
Yeah,
He just eats it.
it's okay.
You're
And
so
then,
cool.
since that was technically an attack roll, I'm gonna make a second ranged attack. I'm just gonna pull out a javelin and chuck it at him.
Oof. Well, fine.
Round 2, bucko.
That is much better. That's gonna be a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, great. What's a javelin again? Like a D6?
Yes. Because I know it's not a D4, and I don't think it's a D8.
That's
It's D6.
8 points of damage.
You chuck the ball, and he rolls his shoulder back. As he does, you quickly pull out your javelin and chuck it. And as he's like recovering, he makes eye contact with you before you ram this javelin into his shoulder that he just had dodged the ball with. He stops for just a second, kind of holding his shoulder before ripping it out, kind of rolling his shoulder back and continuing to move forward. How much damage was that?
8.
8.
Ooh.
Nom nom.
Damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
These guys deserve death because they're wearing most of their armor on their legs, which contain no vital organs.
just the
Is
big
that
guy.
true?
The rest of these guys are in full plate.
Oh, I thought that just everyone was like just chilling,
Just,
shirtless,
sure.
in
No, these-
really heavy armor on their legs.
These guys look like that.
Okay, then yeah, they can take it.
Look like
and
a
then
Dark Souls
DM,
protagonist.
As a bonus action. Hold on one second, I apologize. This is something I'm doing spontaneously. I apologize.
My favorite
Spontaneous combustion.
Drew like I feel like
Druidism?
Drew is like his own collection of Pokemon. And my favorite Drew is just his hat in the corner of the screen.
And then as a
I
bonus
picked up
action
those.
DM, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon between us.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's going to also make an attack.
That has a range of
That's
30 feet. Yeah.
Like it's like if there were trading cards of Drew.
My
That's
favorite
my
Drew is when he
favorite.
leans forward and throws his brow. That's my
That
favorite Drew
attack
Pokemon.
will miss.
Okay. What does your spiritual weapon take the form of?
Your mom.
What?
The spiritual weapon will just take the form of Vison's
This-
greatsword.
There you go.
Excellent.
That's good.
Fantastic. Cather, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No.
The spiritual weapon. Get it? Because Vison's dead.
Oh,
The spirit of
God.
Vison is fighting with me.
What?
Naya.
It's
Hey!
just
Your
like
guy
a T-pose
is
of Bison.
60 feet from you.
Swinging around.
No,
in the
45 feet from you, if I remember correctly. And you guys are charging towards each other. You're ready. You're making your way.
We do
Slow-mo.
Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
And then as I point, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'm going to do that at 4th level.
Ooh, spicy.
So that is a 26 to hit.
26. Let me just check the stat block. Yeah, that'll hit.
DM, this. It's okay if you say no. Could I actually change what I did and say that I only move forward 25 feet?
Sure.
Okay, great.
So now you're 35 feet from him?
Yep.
Okay.
Just the pain.
28 points of damage.
Woo!
A
Okay.
lot of damage, actually.
And then I'm going to, because we're all telepathically bonded, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, okay, plan B. We knock these guys out, then you guys pretend I'm one of them, and pretend that you've taken me prisoner, and then we go up and do it, because that might protect me at least a little bit from the big guy.
Actually, not bad. I
Okay,
like that.
and then, that's my turn.
I
Nice.
send a thumbs up emoji.
In the mental chat.
Leshko will respond, that's a great idea.
Edward says LOL.
That gives you advantage.
Lots
on
of
the next
love
time
to you
get somebody.
too, Edward. Yes.
Cool. Just make sure.
Or whatever the next attack roll before the end of my next turn.
Excellent. Abinthy.
Yeah.
This will
it's
bring
me
us
again?
up to your turn.
Okay.
Your
Question.
boy's far away. He's a little frosty, kind of cold.
How far is each enemy from another enemy?
From another enemy. Well, your guy is 75 feet from you.
Okay,
The next closest guy, he's 15 feet over,
that's good.
in front of Edward, and then the other two guys, the one in front of Catherine and Renaya, are both much further forward.
How much further forward?
The one in front of Catherine, Grant, stop it.
Like from an enemy. So like
Yeah, no,
Guy
I
in
have to
front,
do it.
yeah.
This is math I haven't computed yet.
Yeah.
So he's 75 feet. The other guy moved forward. What would have been he had free range, so he moved 30 feet forward. So that guy would be somewhere around like 25 feet from the next guy, and then Renaya's guy would be about 15 feet from him.
oh, that's so conveniently spaced.
Steel Wind Strike.
No, I need
No?
to be within 30 feet of all of them. I have a different one. I'm going to cast Chain Lightning.
Oh, great.
Yeah, Abinthy is going to like peek out from behind a tree and wave at the guy who's like trying to kill him. Like and he's like digging through the brush.
Yeah.
And he's gonna, hello there. Ah! and then just and then just yeet a lightning bolt at him.
You know, Aaron, I'm not gonna lie. I debated to have Leshka cast Firestorm for the same, basically for the same effect that you're doing right now. But I figured that might be a little too much overkill.
I do love the fact that Abinthy is, in my headcanon, he's just this world version of Azula.
Yeah, pretty much. So all of them are going to need to make a dex save. Well,
Okay.
hold on. Do I need to make? Yeah, no. It's a dex save.
Okay. One got the one in front of you got a 20, not nat. The one in front of Edward got 7, 12, and 10. So I'm assuming only one.
The one that got a 20 will succeed.
Okay. Everyone else will fail.
Great. So everyone other than the one that succeeds takes 49 lightning damage. And then the one that succeeds takes 24. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Wow.
They really don't like you right now, probably.
9.
And then I'm just going to step back behind a tree. Maybe
It's a tree from the plant growth.
Yeah, I might even get a little bit farther away, just in case something happens. Numbers on the right side. I only have 1/6 level spell. I do have a 7th and 8th though, so get ready.
Don't worry.
Let's see.
I'll finish him off.
50, 100, 150, 175. You've done almost 300 points of damage in your 2 turns.
You see, the purpose of Abinthy is that we're normally not very good at groups. And so that's why I'm here. I do the group things, and then the rest of them hit the guy.
Exactly. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. You all hear a crackle of lightning as the back of your hair stands up just a little bit as you watch in an instant. Abinthy steps out, launches this bolt of lightning that crackles through all 4 of the enemies, and all of them just for a fat second. Hair stood up on end, singed cloaks. They're because they had a course of electricity through them. They're like kind of muscles are locked up a little bit, so they don't move for a second. They're not having a really great time. In fact, they're having a really horrible time.
They do the cartoon thing where they cough in a puff of smoke. Yeah, exactly.
That will take us to Edward. Your turn.
Edward picks an apricot and eats.
It's poison. You
apricot.
die.
Not with the poison apricots again.
And then, like candy.
You wouldn't think that would have happened twice in a campaign.
And then
The poisoned apricots.
he will cast Shatter.
Nice.
It's a 10-foot radius. So could he theoretically get the one that Abinthy and Edward are targeting in that 10-foot radius?
Well, you guys are targeting different guys.
Yeah, I know, but it's a skinny cavern and it's a 10-foot radius.
But Dad,
That's 20 feet. I would say you could get both of them. Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to burn. He doesn't want to burn his plants.
that had so much unintentional reverb on that. Yes, it was like it was like divine.
It's my room. It's my room. And wait, yeah, he'll use his flute. I gotta get it out.
Hold on, guys.
I
Give him a
thought
second.
It was just. I didn't realize that was a case. I thought it was just like this massive gourd that you were about to like breathe into.
I wish I had a. Well, that's what this cucurbit flute was originally made from gourds.
Yeah.
like traditionally. And he'll go. But that I know it was weak. This thing is from.
Yeah.
It's old, but that he's pings. You know the deal.
Yeah,
Waves of sound
absolutely.
around him.
Absolutely.
They cover their ears.
Uh-huh.
And then I do damage. Actually, they have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Abinthy's guy will get a 13.
Not
And
enough.
you will also get a 13.
Not enough.
Nice.
So they both take 3d8 thunder damage.
Thunder.
8.
It's never enough.
All right, let's see what Google gives me here. Well, this is officially not faster because I didn't type it in right. Here we go.
Thunder.
Google gave me 15.
Ooh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, so they take 15 damage. And they're not made of crystal or metal or stone, are they?
I mean, they're covered in plate mail. But they're not
But it's
made
being
of it.
worn, so yeah, it doesn't work. But yeah, there you go. They take 15 thunder damage.
Edward, you look at the soldier in front of you. He does not look like he's having a really good time. He's having a really bad time. He's coughing up smoke. His ears are
eyebrows
bleeding.
burned off.
His cloak is singed. He's cold. He's literally covered in frost as plants entangle his legs. Man's just not having a good time as you guys just rock every aspect of his world. Yes, I meant it that way.
That is just too bad. But I I'm gonna do another thing.
Ooh.
I'm just it's not that exciting. But I will just bardic inspiration someone real quick. Because I can. And he will choose Mighty Mo.
I don't need
Cather.
it.
It's just Cather. And once again, after that brilliant display on his flute, he'll play a jovial tune that's encouraging Cather to speed up a little bit and take his guy out.
Cather,
And
you
that'll
put
be
on
his
your
turn.
workout playlist. You get it at the 180 beats per minute, and you feel. Yep, that's 180 beats per minute.
That's kind of how it goes.
Absolutely, very very nice. Is there anything else that you'd like to do on your turn?
No, that's it.
Very nice, very nice. This will take us to the guard's turn. Cather, your guard is 35 feet away from you. He runs up 30 feet. He's gonna make a swing at you.
Oh, he has reach.
He doesn't have to have reach. You're 5 feet away from him.
Well, no, but it's me, a 5-foot gap, and then him. So he would need to have, because we're technically speaking, he would have to have a reach item.
That's why he changed his movement distance.
Okay, fine. He doesn't move up his 35 feet. His 30 feet. He stays exactly where it is, and he pulls out a short bow and starts shooting at you.
Okay.
Haha, he's like Hawk contraire. It's just two really buff guys throwing things at each other.
Throwing rocks.
Because neither one of them wants
As
to
they
make
have
the
massive
distance.
swords in their other hand.
There's a path. There's one path, and the only option is to go towards the person.
This is like one of those
Who's throwing
flash
things at-
games where you have to like launch to destroy the other person's catapult.
What was that old stick figure game that was like combat on a? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Drew does a 21.
Worms.
Yeah, 21 hits.
Beautiful.
An old flash game.
He's just being petty. That's literally the lowest that you can roll. Okay.
Stick fight. That's what it's called.
Ah, yes.
You take 3 points of piercing damage. Oh, no. You don't take 3 points of piercing damage. You take 3 points of piercing damage plus another 8 points of piercing damage because of this stupid way of wording things. So anyway, you take 9 or 11 points of piercing damage.
Math.
Great. Oh, I'm gonna make 3 attacks. Okay, second attack. Sorry. I know how you do. 23, right?
Yeah, that'll hit.
You take 16 points of piercing damage. Oops, wrong dice. Third attack. That's a natural 1. That misses. That will be his turn. Renaya, the guard in front of you. You watch as he recoils from the bolt that you just shot at him. He wasn't as close as the other one, and so he rushes his 30 feet forward, which I believe puts him 15 feet away from you. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Cool. They'll pull out their short bow, now that I remember that they have this, and they'll do their 3 attacks.
This isn't necessary.
20 not nat to hit.
Doesn't.
Okay. 23 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. And third attack. That's 19. 25. So 2 will hit.
Okay, and I'm gonna hellish rebuke on one of them.
Okay, perfect. Beautiful. 4. I should get more dice. Okay. 9, 13. You take 15 points of piercing damage on the first attack, and 6 points of piercing damage on the second attack. You Hellish Rebuke.
Yes, I'm gonna do it at 3rd level.
Woo! Spicy.
So you gotta make a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20.
Do they get disadvantage since they're surrounded in thick
22.
foliage?
Because of the
22?
I do
Beats
not
it,
believe
beats
that
it.
they have-
Dang it. But that's okay,
I
still
didn't
half.
think so.
Disadvantage.
So that does no damage then, or half damage?
Half.
Okay.
We'd take those.
Damage is
Absolutely.
damage.
Damage.
That's what Matt
Damage is
started
damage.
saying that to me. We take those, and now it's part of my vocabulary. Shout out Maz. He's hanging out with his girlfriend tonight.
What a loser.
I know. Hanging out with a girl instead of playing D&D with us. I mean, we're hanging out with Lydia, but it's not
Instead
quite
of
the same.
watching someone else play Dungeons and Dragons. Wow.
26.
26 points of damage?
Yeah.
Is that already halved?
No.
Oh,
13 points of damage. My apologies. I forgot about that.
I was like, holy crap.
Also, shout out to everyone who's watching this on date night, dude. That's awesome.
A date night. That is that guard's turn. The other two guards will shoot. The Abinthy, you're tucked behind a tree, so I'll say that your guard doesn't see you. But Edward, your guy,
No.
frozen, singed, locked up, not having a good time, pulls out his bow. Hey, you do have a date with us. We love you. And he's gonna shoot at you. Does a 25 hit?
This isn't a melee weapon, is it?
No.
Dang it. Yeah, it does.
Does an 11 hit? Another 25, so 2 attacks will hit.
This
First
is
attack.
fine.
Take 14
Wait,
points
wait,
of
wait,
piercing
wait.
damage.
I have a thing that I always forget I have.
Okay.
Called the Cloak of Displacement.
Ooh!
When you wear this cloak, it projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location, causing any creature to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
So roll again for the first hit.
The
to
number
see
of
if
times
it still hits.
this could have saved me. And
The
I
first hit
haven't
will
used
miss.
it.
Second hit already miss. Third
Because
hit.
if you get hit, then the cloak doesn't last for the rest of
Right.
those attacks.
Yeah, so far
the
it
second,
hasn't
third
hit
won't
you.
have it.
20 to hit.
That does hit me.
Okay, and we'll just keep the damage. So 14 points of piercing damage.
Way to remember your stuff, Grant.
Thanks.
I'm
Proud.
proud of
We're
you.
proud of you.
How
Professional
long have I had
D&D
this
player right here.
displacement cloak? I've had this displacement cloak for so long,
For a very long
and
time.
I'm finally using. Think of how much damage I could have negated.
Probably
I think this
hundreds
is
of
the
points.
first time that you have remembered it.
I can't wait until like our future community on fandom or whatever, or Reddit or whatever, just
Maps
constantly
out
finds
every
things that I
single
do wrong.
attack that
Yeah.
you
Yeah, they go
the
through
displacement
it.
cloak.
I feel like a high percentage of what I do is like
I
slightly
feel
wrong,
like
but
we
that's
should
okay.
mark down this day as an official TPD holiday. You know, March
I'm turning a
27th.
new leaf.
Grant,
I'm turning a new
Grant
leaf. I'm
Gwent
playing the
Pro
game right.
Day.
I'm gonna play
Hey.
the game right from here on out.
That's right.
I
That's
believe
right.
in you. Way to make promises.
This
you
will take
can't
us
keep.
to Leshka's turn. Leshka.
Okay. Leshka is going to cast Evard's Black Tentacles.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So the two guys that he's been helping wail on both need to make
Yep.
dexterity saving throws.
Natural 20 for one. And that would be 10 for the other. So the one in front of Edward will succeed. The one in front of Abinthy will not.
Okay. That's
Oh,
So the one that failed, he, okay, so, well, here, so, 20-foot radius square on the ground, so centered between the two of them, that way it's getting both of them.
Mhm. Well, with the 20-foot radius, you could get the one in front of... No, you can't. Never mind. He's too far forward.
When a creature enters the area for the first time or starts there on its turn, so when they enter the first time on a turn, so right now, or when they
Yep.
start their turn there, the creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and be restrained by the tentacles.
Okay. Roll your 3d6.
So yeah, that guy is restrained and take 3d6. So that's 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
A creature restrained by the tentacle can use an action to make a strength or dexterity check to free themselves.
Okay, so the one in front of Abinthy is restrained. Got it. Lovely.
And the other one will have to continue to make saves in order to not get restrained as he moves forward through this stuff.
Okay, good to remember. Good to remember. This will take us to Cather's turn. Cather, your boy is 35 feet away from you. Yeah, he can be petty too.
Hold on, sorry, I'm making sure I'm marking spell slots.
Wait for it. We're just gonna figure this out.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm making sure that Leshka doesn't want to do something as a bonus action.
Wait for it.
I think
Calculation complete itself
honestly,
in.
I'm just going to okay. Real quick, Leshka is going to expend a sorcery point and then cast Mind Sliver on the one in front of Leshka as like cantrip.
Which one? There is not one in front of you.
Or in front of Edward. Sorry, I meant to say it.
Okay.
So he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
An intelligence saving throw. Okay. All
We
right.
got this, Leshka.
16.
That will fail.
Okay.
Come on, Leshy.
Leshy.
Fleshy
He
the
takes
fleshy.
9 points
Wait.
of psychic damage.
I don't like
Fleshy.
that.
Leshy.
Oof. It's not looking good, people.
And he has to subtract a d4 from his next saving throw.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Please remember that.
Yes, I will. And then going over to Cather,
Get there!
as the dude he's fighting is being very petty, Cather will continue to be petty as well.
Yeah, that's right. Get him.
P-E to the T-T-Y.
He's going to move only 30 feet forward.
Oh my gosh.
So they're 5 feet away. They're square off with one another.
They're just like chucking pebbles at each other.
Yep, just chucking pebbles with one another.
I like to think that they're just like hurling and like. Here's what happens, Cather.
Your mother smells of elderberries.
Yeah, exactly. Cather, you run your 30 feet forward, and the guy kind of you guys have been kind of glaring, but now that you guys are only 5 feet apart, you can like look into your eyes and you can kind of go.
So, anyway. So as a bonus action, his spiritual weapon is going to make an attack.
The ability romance appears on screen.
Can my
Vison's
spiritual weapon have
T-pose
flanking
model.
with me? Is that possible?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Even if it
misses.
looks like Vison?
It misses.
Wait. Nirant has entered the chat.
What?
Yeah, it's not as funny when you do
It
it.
doesn't work as well.
Wait, I'm confused.
It's not as good as
actually.
EJ.
Fine here, okay?
If you were to say
Oh.
Grant Knee 4, that's a different
Oh,
story.
that works. Grant Knee 4 has
Using
yeah.
my government name as a joke on stream.
That is.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Cather, can you do anything else with your turns?
So what I'm going to do.
Please
is
hurl a rock.
I'm going to
Actively.
cast Blink on myself.
Oh god!
Because I regained that spell.
Spicy. Now that you're a paladin of
Wow.
your god, yeah, absolutely.
Things are
He
really
doesn't
cooking
need to
up
spell,
now.
he just blinks.
I just
Ooh.
He just blinks.
He winks with both eyes at the same time.
suppose at the same time.
Ah.
Twice the amount
However,
of
he does
flirting.
not disappear because I only rolled a 9.
Oh.
But hey, it's still going.
Wow, I'm
no.
sweating. This combat is so intense right now.
And
So,
that
is
my
there
turn.
anything else that you can do with your turn,
That's
Cather?
my turn.
That was
all the
amazing.
things I could do.
I love the flirting. Renaya, at this
Hey!
point, your turn. You are
Okay.
15 feet away from your boy.
Alrighty, I'm gonna walk up to my doppelganger.
Oh yeah,
and
he's looking at you, and you look at him, and he looks at
he
you,
looks at me,
and you look at him,
and I look at him.
and he says, "What do you
He
want?"
looks at me, and I look at him. I'm
What
going
are
to a vampiric touch this guy.
Okay.
At 4th level.
Ooh,
And this is an attack, so I get advantage
you do get
on
advantage.
him.
Heck yeah. I see you out here reading the fine print.
That's
Grant, stop
almost a
it.
20, but it wasn't. It's going to be 32 to hit.
Let me
I'm just
check.
curious. Does that? I don't.
The
I wouldn't.
stat block.
I don't know. That
Let's
might
see.
not-
What's that? Oh,
that might be a little close there.
18 smaller than 32, right? I'm not dumb.
Yeah.
What?
But 6 is greater than 10.
Wait, let me
Yes.
think this through. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
This is how math works, right?
I didn't hear
Yes.
what you said.
That does hit since you almost doubled his AC.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
LOL. That should be an insta kill.
And, that is gonna be.
I think he should just lose his armor.
Okay.
It's not
Just
there anymore.
blast his armor off.
Yeah.
Wait, math. Oh shoot, I shouldn't do that. 16. So 16 points of damage, and then I
Damn.
heal 8.
Ooh. 40. 6, 36.
Let me see if there's anything else. Okay, cool. And then since I hit, I just have to concentrate, and then I can just do the attack again on a later turn. But I'm then going to bonus action. Gonna use my faded blade.
Ooh, spicy. Like it.
I
Like it.
haven't used it a whole lot, and it's kind of sad because it was made to help me actually do stuff during combat. So I'm gonna bonus action do this. Pow! Wiki. Hold on, I actually gotta figure out what I'm doing.
Laying it down right now.
Okay, there we go.
Who's the bard?
It does a 21 hit.
21 still hits, yes.
Yes. Sorry, that was really loud. Okay, and that is going to be.
I'm ready for it. I am the thinking man, ready to do math.
That's gonna be 9 points of damage.
Nice.
It's gonna
That was
be-
easy. Very nice. Excellent. Yeah. You rush up, slap your hand against his armor as this necrotic bolt shoots out and then sucks back in, and you watch as he like physically shrivels a little bit as you suck out some of his life force. As he's recovering, you then just whip out this wicked like 12-inch long dagger and just stab it in his neck. Not having a fun time. Not having a fun time at all. Renai's a little brutal, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Also, we skipped pockets.
Oh, would Pockets like to do something?
Well, pockets would just be assisting me. I also forgot
Excellent.
to use my bardic inspiration.
You still got it.
You still got it.
What,
Yeah, hold on to that thing.
There's no danger if you use it and it still doesn't work.
Oh yeah, that's a feature now. Because guys, I'm a College of Eloquence. If it's Edward Moore, so I'm College of Eloquence now instead of Lord, and that means that when you get bardic inspiration, if you try it and it doesn't work, you still have it until it works. That's flipping
Oh.
nice.
That's really
Very
nice.
nice. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I already had advantage on that one, and I wait. Can it do damage?
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
just
Well,
helps with rolls. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said it helps with girls, not helps with rolls.
Oh, it could, I guess, theoretically.
Look,
I don't know.
if I could have a D8 of bardic inspiration on a daily basis, who knows what I would do with it.
Very nice. That was pretty cool, Lydia. Abinthy, that will take us to your turn.
Yeah, look, I've been casting a lot of spells. I'm just gonna slow it down, figuratively and
Sure,
literally.
one more of those and you could kill all of them.
I don't want to. Look, it's handled. Everyone has it. They're fine. All right, they're totally okay. I'm just gonna the one that is my responsibility. I'm just going to shoot a ray of frost at. Real quick question: do I know where their leader is?
Take me to your leader.
Roughly. I mean,
But I can't see him.
you can't see him at the moment, and you don't know if he's moved or not. But
Great.
you do know where he was.
So I'm just gonna ray of frost the one that I'm at. So I'm gonna make a
Okay.
ranged spell attack,
Absolutely.
dealing.
He is restrained, by the way, so you have advantage.
Ooh.
Yes, he is
Well,
restrained.
isn't that nifty? Why, hello there,
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi.
Oh god.
All right. That'll be
Hello
a
there.
20, a 30 to hit.
That will hit.
No, excuse me, 29. I was wrong.
Oh,
So that'll deal 3d8 cold damage.
cold damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Or a total of ooh,
Ooh.
18, and their speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. Very nice.
Well,
So they're 20 feet of movement.
So they have
It's a
negative
true
10
5 feet of movement now.
While restrained, they have negative 10 feet of movement. And then can I
start moving backwards.
step back behind my tree, and then can I climb up the tree? Is there a tree that I could climb to get a better vantage point? Because it's going to be hard to see this guy if I'm on the ground.
Yeah,
But I really
yeah.
don't want to get stabbed out of nowhere
Uh-huh.
by someone who's just skulking.
Yeah, absolutely. Normally I'd say that would be. I'll let this be a bonus action. Actually, go ahead and make an athletics check to get up the tree.
Oh yes, athletics, my strong suit as a character.
And yeah, this is well, to
eh,
run you through my
eh.
thought process. If you were Cather, I wouldn't care, but you're not.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I need it. Here we go, baby. Ha! Okay, that's a strong 10.
Okay, it's an average tree. You can get up it. You cast it, and then you're like one jump and miss the branch, and another jump and you
Like
miss
that.
the
Give me a
hands over and kind of.
Uppies.
Yeah, exactly. The vines respond and pull you up. Very
And then,
nice.
Yeah.
Would you like anything else, Deacon?
No, I'm good.
Very nice. This will take us to Edward. Your guy in front of you is like teetering. He's not looking good. What would you like to do, Edward?
Okay. Edward first will.
Grant before.
Edward will look at him, sigh, and then he'll dimension door.
What a sad, pitiful creature.
He'll dimension door to right in front of this guy.
Oh yeah. I suppose you can't make it unless you because of your movement.
And
Yeah,
then,
he's within 300 feet.
and then I'm going to do my extra action surge,
Okay.
just because I like the thematics.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Edward's going to say to him, "I'm sorry, you're on the wrong side." And then he's just going to he'll say Ultima, and his rapier will appear, and he'll just grab him at the neck and just push it into his stomach.
Nice.
Through the plate mail, yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
just choose an area of the body.
I think that's what it's called. So yeah,
Through the
that's-
tum-tum.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, sounds good. Let me get my. I can actually roll this one because I only have one dice I need to roll here. I just have to find which one is 13. I got it. Hey, that's 14 damage.
Very nice. Very nice. You teleport instantly arriving in front of this already dazed person, as over the last 30 seconds he's been hit by every element. He's been crushed. He's had his feet entangled. He's just trying to do his job, man.
His feelings hurt, probably.
And he's got his
He
feelings
was
hurt.
3 weeks from retirement.
Exactly. You suddenly teleport, and you just slowly hold the back of his head. You were on the wrong side. Before summoning your sword and running it through his stomach, and you watch as he coughs up a little bit of blood, gurgles just a little bit.
Edward
Life
sits him
leaves his
down
eyes.
gently.
You slowly lower him down, close his eyelids.
Flowers
now.
grow over him.
By the
I
way,
still have.
This is the most beautiful, horrible kill I've ever seen.
Edward,
Yeah.
just so you know, right as you appear and stab him through the chest, you do need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, because you're in Yvonne's black tentacles. Yeah.
Oh no. That's okay because I'm okay at that. Does a 21 work?
Yeah. Okay. You were
I was so hoping
you were unaffected
so
by the
hoping that you'd fail.
tentacles, but they do like wrap around the dead body and just like crush him into the ground.
I do. Have
How
a
funny
question.
would it be if you showed up, you stabbed the guy, you lay him down, you stand up, you're like, cool, and then instantly get just summoned by a
By the
tentacle. Just
I'm just too good at the game. Now
You are
I
too
still have
good at
my-
the game. Good
I still have
job.
my movement left. Can I get to another guy?
Yeah, you can get to
Well,
Abinthee's guy.
you can move 5 feet
Oh yeah,
6 feet.
You can only- yeah.
'cause
6 feet.
you're in the weed.
Now, if I were to move 6 feet, how close am I to the guy?
10 feet away.
Okay. That's enough. Is that enough for a spear?
You don't have a way of throwing a spear.
No, he does
I
with
do.
action surge. He
I
made
have-
an attack. He has
I
2
have.
attacks.
Well, I have
Oh,
extra attack,
yes,
right?
you do. Yeah, go.
And I
Yeah.
also have the Rod of Lordly Might.
Uh-huh.
So
uh-huh.
Edward can trudge through the plants, quickly switch out, press button number like 5, I think. The rod transforms. No, that's not it. One of them turns into a spear. Yeah, button 3. Shing turns into a spear. Am I allowed to like throw a spear if
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
extra attack? Yes. Okay. Let me pull up spear stats real quick.
You might also want to check the Rod of Lordly Might. Some of them do different damage.
Right. And this one does a +3 to roll and damage.
Perfect.
And it is a
D6.
Okay, gotcha.
Also,
D6.
Grant, you will have advantage because he's restrained.
Perfect. Thank you for bearing with me here. So
Absolutely.
let me roll that with advantage. All right. Yeah, I think that'll work. That would be 20, dirty 20
To hit?
to hit. Yes.
Absolutely, that hits.
Sick. Now a D6 +3. Do I also add my proficiency here?
No.
Technically?
No, not for damage.
Okay, I didn't think so. Dang it. I rolled a 1. That's okay. 4?
Okay.
Do I add... Wait,
Plus
I add
your
dex to
plus your
that, right?
dex.
I know how to play this game. I told you guys I'm playing this game right, okay?
You're doing it. You're doing great.
That's 6 damage.
Woo! Very nice.
And Edward
Absolutely.
looks at him and says, "There's more where that came from."
Next. Absolutely. Very, very nice. Would you like to do anything else with your turn?
I will just say, "Finish this guy off!" And I'll just yell that at... I'll just give it to Abinthy, I guess. I think
Yeah, I mean,
everybody's gotten it. by now.
Everybody else still
everyone's got
has
it.
their bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
So
So, yeah.
But Leshka.
And I actually, yeah, I guess I'll sing. I gotta do the bard thing, you know. I gotta incorporate music. So you hear
Absolutely.
crickets in unison lay down a fat beat.
I can jive
Okay.
to that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Abinthy, you've never heard a more natural beauty. And you
Incredible.
feel so inspired by the beauty of nature to just murder this guy. To just
It's as
rip him
though
to
the
shreds.
world itself is in song. What is this melody?
This will take us to the guard's turn. The one that's restrained will try and do his strength check.
okay, and he will take at the beginning of his turn 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof,
Guys,
that rip. Not
it's
having
like,
a good time.
how did we kill this guy? The guy just dies.
Strength 22 to succeed? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Oh, no. 26 to succeed.
Yes.
Okay. He breaks free of his restraints. Edward, he's going to move his 5 feet towards you, so now you guys are within range.
I look at
I had
him.
a feeling that was gonna
He
happen.
doesn't have an action.
No, he doesn't, because he had to break the restraint.
They just look at each
Had
other.
to break free.
Edward glances at his dead friend.
Okay.
shrugs.
Cathar, the guy in front of you, who's 5 feet away from you, he tosses his short bow to the side, pulls out his sword,
Yeah,
and
we're ready to duke it out.
Now you should move 30 feet back so he doesn't have a bow anymore.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just walk over and grab his bow.
Yeah.
There's a 23 hit.
A 23 will hit.
Okay. Second attack does a 25 hit, yes. And does a 20 hit, non nat.
That will hit as well. Yeah.
Okay, so all 3 attacks hit. Okay, couple d6.
This is going to be like in the WWE when they each have a back of the other person's neck and then they just like punch and then
They
take
just-
it, punch and then they get punched. You know, like that thing that everyone can relate
First
to.
attack,
I
you
know
take
exactly what
19
you're talking
points of slashing damage. Second attack, you take What's 10, 14. Another 19 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Third attack, you take
A lot of dice.
8. 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay. After that third attack, as a reaction, I'm going to expend a charge of my Blood Fury tattoo to reaction hit him.
Go for it.
Kill him.
Kill
I'll strike you down in the name of me father and me father's father.
Hey,
My
don't
name is
forget that
Inigo
you have
Montoya.
Bardic Inspiration if you need it. Just saying.
That is a 28 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, I'm going
He
to
doesn't
Divine
need
Smite.
it.
Smite. Ooh.
Not yet.
Smite.
At first level.
Get smited, bozo.
Bozo! Sorry, that was probably really loud.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's good energy.
Good
Don't do it
passion.
again,
I suppose
Never
this.
again.
I mean, this guy isn't an undead, right?
No.
No. Okay, just want to.
This is
Not
just
yet.
a regular old boy.
That
Yeah,
would
not
be-
until you guys bring him back to kill him again.
Okay, so that's
Lydia.
Where's the money, Lebowski? Just-
That girl.
15, 20,
Hey, we're- it's
25
past your
points of
bedtime.
damage.
25
It's
points of
not-
damage?
Yep,
It's not smitten kitten. It's smiting fighting.
that's right.
Let's go.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
dude.
Very nice. Very nice. Renaya, the dog in front of you, Spider-Man memes you again. And then he pulls out his sword and he's gonna swing at you
Rude.
as he rushes forward. Does a 15 hit.
Oh,
They're
Does
just
a
jealous.
25 hit.
yes.
And does 15 does not hit. Man. 3, 6, 8, 9 plus 5, 14 points of slashing damage as he rushes up. You dodge the first swing. He slashes across. You just nicks your shoulder before you dodge his piercing strike
Stop.
once again. Do you want to Hellish Rebuke?
Oh yeah, I can do that. I want to do that.
Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna do that at 4th level.
Ooh,
This
we're
guy
getting
is not
spicy.
making it.
And you... No, never mind. I was going to say you have Bardic Inspiration, but that's not how this works.
And make a dex save, my guy.
12.
Ooh.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, I need one more.
These guys were supposed to be scary.
No.
scary.
Okay,
Just
to be
saying.
fair.
I've taken a decent amount of damage. Just saying.
Yeah. To be fair, the
They're
main
CR9.
thing is that they can't get close to us to hit us with attacks.
Yeah.
Wait, CR9 is.
Cather is down to
Pretty
60
high,
hit
right?
points. Just saying. Like
No.
these guys aren't
Their
pushovers.
dash is really low. So
Oh.
the way that challenge rating works is that for the average party of, what is it, 4 players?
4 players.
It's like 4. It's a theoretical. It's
Yeah,
bad.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to work. But
Ninth
in this
level,
case, it would
4
take
players.
4 ninth level characters to be able to have a fair fight with this guy.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are well above that.
And there is like a multiplication depending on how many enemies are there that is very convoluted and doesn't work. So this is probably supposed to be like a hard encounter for like level 13s.
Yeah.
Something around there.
Anyway, Lydia.
29.
Okay. All right. He slashes at you. Doesn't even get his third attack in. You release this hellish rebuke, and you watch as his whole body locks up with this red arcane energy as he just kind of crumples and
The whole
falls.
time I'm Spider-Man memeing.
Very, very nice.
Renaya didn't stop pointing.
Yeah, Renaya's been
no.
pointing this whole time.
Absolutely. Let's get rid of those two guys.
Like when you throw
Okay.
a pop can into a bonfire. Just
Leshka. There is one guard in front of Abinthy,
Uh-huh.
and right next to you, Edward, and there's one guard in front of Cather.
Okay. Abinthy is, or not Abinthy, Leshka. Jesus. He's just gonna get first level. He's just gonna cast Ice Knife and throw it at the one in
Yeah.
front of Abinthy.
Okay.
I find it ironic that Leshka is pretty ice themed and he died to the Ice Fae.
well, that's where he gains his power.
That
Is
is
that
a
real?
It's like when you
30
die in the
hit.
Shadowfell and you become a Shadow Sorcerer.
That's a 30 to hit, DM.
That will hit.
Leshka only uses spells that have a relation to a way that Leshka has been killed before.
That is 10 points.
That's how he gains experience.
Technically, piercing damage,
Very nice.
and then the knife explodes
Ooh.
and does 2d6 cold damage. I need him to make a dex save.
Whereas
5.
That will
we
fail.
get XP from killing other people, he gets XP
from
by
dying.
being killed.
So he
yeah.
gets
He's
another
on, like,
7
5
points of cold damage.
somehow.
Excellent. Edward, you're squaring up. You're getting ready. When all of a sudden you hear as this knife flies past you and just embeds itself in the side of this guy's neck, and he's like, before it explodes in a shatter of bloody icicles. You watch a headless body fall to the ground.
Hold on. Does this hurt me? Am I
No.
good?
Just like in
No.
just like in the
God.
movie Spanners. I think that's the name of it.
And then as
That's a
a,
very
Your
niche
movie
reference.
reference.
That's a me thing.
as a bonus
I'm stealing your
action,
stick, DJ.
As a bonus action, Leshka is going to pivot and get within 60 feet of the one attacking Cather.
You already are.
Perfect. And
He
as
just
a bonus
pivots.
action, expend a sorcery point to quicken spell and cast Mind Sliver on that guy. He needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
2.
That's a fail. That is 9 points of psychic damage, and he
What?
just the 9.
Oh.
And then he gets
I see
a
how you
minus D4 on his next save.
Okay. Very nice. Is there anything else that you'd like to do on your turn, Leshka?
That is all Leshka would like to do. Oh, I'm sorry.
Cather.
Stream. I didn't change the overlay for my Leshka turn. I apologize.
Oh my god, you were doing the thing that I thought that you were doing. Where you're just
Nice.
flipping
That's
between
pretty,
two different
that's
overlays.
pretty awesome.
I was.
Dude,
I'm sorry. I
you've
got
leveled
distracted
up
because
today,
I was
Drew.
just fully prepared on my turn to make it efficient.
Very nice. Cather, you watch out of the corner of your eye as a head goes flying across your vision, but you can't worry about that. You're focused in on this guy.
Yep.
You guys are right there.
Yep.
There's the sexual tension. You're not quite sure if you guys are going to kill each other, if you're going to kiss. You're not quite sure.
It
And
could
all
be
of a
both.
sudden,
You know,
You just-
I don't know how it happened, but it's just being forced.
Cather
on me.
just exudes raw sexual energy.
that's right. That's right.
24
All of a
it's-
sudden, he holds his face like he has a brain freeze. You see the opportunity, as Tanjiro would say. You see the thread. What will you do?
He pushes his hair back, and you're like, haha, the time to strike.
I'm going to make my 2 attacks.
Go for it.
Cather as a
Dude, I'm
character
so close to crit.
has another paladin aura that is not on the character sheet.
DM, that is a 28 and a 26 to hit.
Drew, how do you want to kill this guy?
Great.
With prejudice.
Wait, how low is he?
He's at 5 or 6 HP.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess he just so after he retaliates with a swing from his reaction, he will pull the blade out before just following suit with Edward, just thrust the blade through his chest and heart, and then as he begins to fall over, he will hold him and gently lay him on the ground and look into his eyes and
Okay,
say,
Drew, I just need to
Kiss,
know
kiss,
something real
kiss.
quick. What's your strength score?
Cather's strength score is a 20.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say only because you have a 20. Are you able to actually pierce through
Oh,
the plate mail armor,
that's
his sternum, his heart, his spine, and the plate mail armor and run him through?
that's fair.
You've seen
With
his
a
tracks?
non-magical sword.
With
Yeah.
a non-magical sword. It does blunt
Absolutely.
it does blunt the tip a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little, not, it's not quite
Worth
as
it.
sharp. But you slowly lay this guy down and he just goes, "How did you pierce my chest?"
And then because of the blink spell, Cather just disappears.
Yeah.
It's like just rude.
Why?
Didn't even give an explanation, just left.
His wife and
Wow.
children will hunt you down, Drew. Very, very nice. Well done,
Same
players.
to them.
We are going to go ahead and take our break real quick, but don't go anywhere because we still have a lot of combat to get through. And so, yeah, we'll be back in 10 or 15 minutes. go grab a snack, go take a potty break, get some water. It's very good to get water, and we'll be right back.
Bye, everybody.
Shucks.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Paper Dungeon, where we play games.
All right. Hello. Thank you, Grant.
You're welcome.
You guys will just hop right back in with where you guys are. You all quickly look around, realizing that there are none of these guards left. Somewhere in the distance, you know that there is this golden masked figure around. You're not quite sure where. You can't see him still, but you know that he's somewhere in the clearing ahead of you. What would you guys like to do? We'll say that you're out of initiative for now. Oh, hi, Lydia.
Welcome back, Lydia.
Hey.
We don't see him, right?
Not currently.
Okay.
Can
Edward will
Pocket see him?
dispel the plant growth or whatever.
Yeah, can
So
I
we can
send
move freely.
pockets forward?
You can't dispel it. It's now just a thing.
Oh, frick.
Great. Nice, difficult terrain for everybody for a long ways.
Wait, we have a path open. We have two paths open.
We do have 2 paths. That's right.
Yeah.
You
And
have
I'd
two
like
paths open for the first 50
First
feet of
60,
the 200
yeah.
feet of plant growth that have occurred.
Well, sounds better than none.
Hey, that means,
Like
that means he
everyone.
has to move through difficult terrain too.
But yeah, I will send pockets ahead to try to find
Oh.
where he's at.
Try
Pockets.
to scout out from a higher position as well.
Okay. I'll have you both make perception checks. One for Pockets, one for Abinthy. But I want you to do it for each other, you know?
Wait.
On your turn. So, like, Lydia would roll Abinthy's, and Abinthy would roll Pockets.
I don't think you want that.
No, I do that.
Well, I didn't have very much luck, so
23.
23? Okay.
oh gosh, I gotta see what pockets gets. Yeah, that's a 2 for pockets.
Okay.
Pockets is a lot lower down with the tall plants. He's basically
hard to see.
He has like a foot of visibility.
Yeah, it's hard to see. He's slowed because he's making his way through it. So his
I'm
30 feet of
sorry.
movement's now down to like 7. So Pocket slowly moves forward, weaving and tucking through these vines and this foliage. He gets about 30 feet or so forward, and still can't see anybody. Another 30 feet or so, and it still seems like he can't see anybody. Over the course of the next 100 feet or so, you don't think you can see anybody with Pockets. Triplewits, as you're looking around, you have a little bit of a higher vantage point. Still not easy to see because it's still dense foliage that you're looking through. But looking, you can confirm with Pockets. Looking forward, you can't see him within the 100 or so feet of visibility that you have.
I'm not seeing them within 100 feet of visibility.
Me neither.
I am not good at divination magic. Does anyone have any magic that finds people? Because best believe I don't.
I don't. How far was he when we started? Like, does it seem like this guy left?
You
Is
guys
that-
backed up 100 feet
Okay,
from
so
where you knew he
so
was.
it's still possible he's where he was. Leshka, do you got anything special? Anything that you can you see? Can you?
I'm looking
You
right
know.
now.
Okay. Take your time. By the way, that was a good throw with that. I didn't know you had ice knives that exploded. That's a pretty
good
cool
throw.
gadget. I wish I had something like that.
It's a spell.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one.
Yes,
Yes,
it's, called,
it's
it's called Ice Knife.
Well, that's pretty self-explanatory.
In the meantime, if he's watching us, we should probably pretend that I'm one of them. I punch Edward.
I know. So sorry.
Cather
Hey, somebody
will,
get her.
like restrain Renaya, like the underneath
Yeah.
the armpits and up, grabs
Yeah.
grabs her around the head from
Full Nelson.
behind, to kind of
Ow,
restrain.
okay, gentle.
Edward stands,
The awkward thing
spits
is,
to the side.
you have to do it in such a way because, like, she didn't get any taller, but the spell makes her look taller, so you have to
Yeah,
like
have to, like-
underneath the arms of the illusion.
Yeah, Edward stands, spits to the side, and says, "You're going to regret you did that."
Yeah? Well, you're gonna regret your life.
Fantastic acting.
Hey.
I don't think the spell changes your voice.
No, it doesn't.
Wait until your boss hears about this. Whoever he is.
Leshka, as we begin to kind of move forward to try and find this person, Leshka is going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
What's
the range?
Let me double check. 30 feet.
Okay.
So in a 30 feet around Leshka for the next minute or so. He's going to begin to move around and using the last feature of the spell, while he has Detect Thoughts going, he can detect the presence of a thinking creature that you can't see, and then when you cast a spell or action during this, you can search for the thoughts within 30 feet of you. Spell penetrates barriers, yada yada. You can't detect the creature. Once you detect the presence of a creature, that's what I was looking for. In this way, you can read the thoughts of the creature for the rest of the duration, and even if you can't see it, it still must be in range. So he can know basically when it's within 30 feet of them.
So I just did the math. You can move 70 feet in a minute, based off of your terrain and all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Within that 70 feet, you do not sense him. Yes, Lydia.
I'd like to do locate object on his mask.
That's a good.
Let's go!
Well, actually, no, not his mask, because I didn't get a good look at his mask. I want to do one of his leg armor thingies. I got a good look at that.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So
And
yeah,
that's within a mile, right? Or no, it's within 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet, yeah.
Okay. You can see. You cast detect object, and about 200 feet away from you guys, along one of the right wall, your radar pings.
Is it moving in any kind of direction?
At the moment, it's not. How long does it last? 1 minute?
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
Nice. That's
For
really
right
good.
now, it's not moving.
Okay, not moving over by the wall thingy.
How far?
So
200 feet.
We can do this.
I could give us a shortcut if you're interested.
Yeah, yeah. It's a great
Alright.
idea.
Everyone gather up.
Hold hands.
I like shuffle with Cather.
I'm going to kind of pinpoint where Renaya is detecting the leg thing. I really hope that he didn't just like take off his armor. He's just sprinting around the forest in his skivvies. And he's like, "Ha! They'll never find me now."
Exactly. Yep. Foresaw this.
And I am going to upcast Arcane Gate
Okay.
to 7th level. That really doesn't change a whole lot. I just don't have another 6th level spell.
Yeah.
And create a linked teleportation circle within 500 feet of me that we can just step through.
Okay.
Yo, that's kind of
So
good.
are you like teleporting right to him?
We should.
I will-
We should go a little bit behind him.
Yeah, I'll teleport. I mean, he's against a wall, so I can't go like behind him, right?
Yeah.
I just mean
but
further
yeah.
up the path.
Would we rather push him to the right of the cavern or to the left of the cavern?
Left,
God.
left.
He's on the
Always
right
left.
side.
Left, left,
He's
left,
on the
left,
right
left,
side.
left.
He's hugging the
Left.
right wall.
Always left.
Okay, so then do we want to push him
Yeah.
north or south?
Left, left, to the left.
So
left,
if you
left,
push him,
left.
if you show up on your side of him, you'd push him north. If you show up on the far side of him, you'd push him south.
Yeah, and south would be into the terrain.
Into
slow
the
terrain.
cave. Into
Yes.
the cave.
Okay,
Which
so
is what we
yeah,
want.
so I'll push him towards the difficult
You're
terrain.
gonna go past
Left,
him. Yeah.
left.
I'll specifically put it 25 feet away from the location that
Okay.
Renaya is pointing out.
Very
We
nice.
go.
Go!
You guys each teleport 25 feet past him. Where you are, you're not in a super dense area, obviously, because you don't have the plant growth around you. And so you teleport and you look behind and you can see it's hard for him to hide compared, but he is kind of tucked away in the bushes. And he hears you and you watch as he turns to look at all of you. This intricate golden mask. You can see kind of a rounder face, or I should say the mask is kind of more squarish face with kind of these rectangular clasp on the side. Yes? Sure.
I'm so sorry. I just wanted to double check. How long has it been since combat ended?
Since combat ended, I'd say it took you a minute to do your detect object, but I'd say
as long as it's been more than a minute, my blink spell is not currently active. So I'm not like.
I just keep getting free for like a second.
Yeah, I'd say it's over a minute.
Yeah, it would be over by now. Yeah, great.
You can see on those two rectangular braces on the side of the mask, there are inset jewels, and the familiar black chasm eyes with smoke slightly billowing out of them. Seeing that you see him, he just stands up, and you watch as he pulls out this massive longsword.
Oh, great.
Oi! Is this one of your guys we got here?
Why are you doing an accent?
Wait,
We
how
have one
did
of
you
your
say that?
men.
You feel the familiar-ish psychic link touch your minds. Do
Get
what
out
you,
of my head. Sorry. What?
do what you wish with him.
Edward just looks.
I'm not
concerned and confused
surprised.
at Renata.
Yeah, it's just talking to everyone else. Like, well, we tried. I just go sort of like shove Renaya like off to the side and like onto the
I'm gonna
ground.
scramble into the woods and hide.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I'm still close by, but I'm out
Yeah.
of sight.
No, that's
Yeah,
actually
you're
a
at the
great
den.
idea.
And Cather will pull out his sword.
Yep. Everybody pulls up their weapons.
I would like to give the option to parlay. Maybe
No.
we can just talk this out.
Shoot, I forgot which side is Leshka.
That,
No, the right side, because Leshka's
There you
always
go.
right. That's right. Leshka will concur and say, yes, you are clearly outnumbered. I would recommend perhaps laying down your arms and perhaps we can find a negotiation.
I may be outnumbered, but I am not outmanned.
Dang it, I always wanted to say that.
Do you intend to?
And then Pockets walks up and Renaya's voice goes, "Hey, what about women?
out.
Punk!"
People.
I'm the
Yeah.
bad guy. I don't care about being inclusive. Outmanned.
Okay, all right,
well,
he's going
you've
down.
officially painted him as a villain. Successful.
Well,
Okay.
We know what
Well,
we're doing.
he's gotta die.
Look,
We
murder, like, that's not that big of a deal. Sexism, we don't stand for that here.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I'm gonna do Geish. Can I cast
Gish.
Geish?
That takes a minute to cast, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna work on casting that.
You start casting that. I will have everybody go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Just understand that if you die here, it's what you picked. You picked this option. I'm just saying.
I've lost my dice that I used to roll for combat. Here we go, baby.
Nat 20.
Let's see. Initiative. Okay. 25 to 20.
25.
28.
Renaya
heck?
got a 20.
We're good at this game. High five, everybody. Except Cather. Sorry, Cather.
So proud of us.
Cather, Leshka, what'd you get?
Leshka got an 11.
Hey.
And
Cather
Aleshka.
got a 7.
Pockets got a 6.
Woo!
Not last.
Yeah.
How long
Wait,
does
I have
Bard-
a
how
plus, I
long
have a
does Bardic
plus.
Inspiration last?
An hour?
A while. Let me
10
look.
minutes, I think.
10 minutes?
Thanks, Hans. Thanks,
10 minutes an
Hans.
hour, somewhere in there.
For 10 minutes. So it's definitely
Nice.
been
So
10
Cather,
minutes, right?
Cather still has his Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, yeah, we're
Excellent.
thriving out here tonight.
Avanthy, you go first. You have a slightly open clearing. You guys are 25 feet away from the guy. What would you like to do?
Yeah, that you are 100% correct there.
DM, real quick.
I
I'm
am.
sorry. Before we had entered combat, while we were kind of getting ready to move, could we have said that Cather healed himself some with his laying hands?
Odd or even?
I mean, to be fair, he would have done it because he knows that he would have done it. Even.
No.
No, that's lame.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Tiger.
step back.
Step back.
Coward.
Just so that way I'm not the one most in front.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my action to cast the spell Magic Missile.
Okay. Very nice. What's the trigger?
Specifically, I will have it right before I will cast Magic Missile at the start of Cather's turn.
Okay. Very nice. Great. That will take us to Edward then. Edward, you are 25 feet away from this hulking massive figure with a sword that's almost as big as you are. What would you like to do?
How many feet away did you say? Sorry.
25.
Okay, first I'm going to use my bonus action to do Unsettling Words.
Okay.
And that essentially, as a bonus action, you can spend one use of Bardic Inspiration and choose one creature you can see within 60 feet. Roll the Bardic Inspiration die. The creature must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes before the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Okay, so first I do that. Then...
What, you gotta roll the die.
Oh, I gotta roll the die now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way I know how much I'm subtracting.
6.
Okay, 6 from my next saving throw.
Yes.
Pretty dang
and
good.
then I am going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range. Obviously, like, around him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's... Yeah. He must make a Wisdom saving throw. Oh, shoot. He might be immune to being charmed. I just realized. That's okay. We'll try it.
19.
Minus the 6?
Minus 6?
Oh, minus 6. 13. Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's not enough.
What a good
However,
ability.
Thank you, but we'll see if he's immune to being charmed, which I have a feeling he is. On a failed save,
Not.
on a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration, which is, what is the duration? Up to 1 minute.
Okay.
Yes, the spell ends for the affected creature if it takes any damage, or someone uses an action to shake the creature out of it. And then, as soon as Edward's charmed the guy, he says, "You're going to help us out, right?"
Yes.
We're in.
Nobody touching me!
Wait, so how long does that spell last?
It lasts for a minute, but he can make saves on his turn, right?
No, I don't think so.
No, it doesn't say
It's just
anything
it's
about
if somebody
that.
shakes him out of it or he takes damage.
Or
right?
takes damage. So if we don't deal damage, we can just wait for Renaya's Geish spell to work.
Whoa!
While charmed by this spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Nice.
So he
Yeah,
is
Hypnotic
just standing
Pattern
there.
is a very good spell. It has gotten me out of many situations in the past.
So now this guy is standing there, frozen, and he thinks we're cool. Especially me. He's like,
Yeah.
whoa, these guys, he's tripping out. He is tripping out.
Yeah, he can't do a whole lot because incapacitated, he can speak falteringly.
Yeah.
And can't take actions or reactions or bonus actions.
And
then he
hear me
also
out.
can't move. So he's just
1 minute gives Renaya enough time to cast
Yeah.
Geish.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yep.
And so even if
So if we just
can't
don't hit
talk
him-
to him well, yes.
She can try the Geish thing and then we can get into it.
Edward will just hold the spell on the guy while Renaya casts Geish.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
move.
So we're gonna skip ahead.
Combo
During this
breaker.
minute of time, Cather's going to heal himself with laying hands.
Excellent. Well done, Cather.
I was actually worried because if it made it to his turn, Cather was going to go down. Not
Well,
like
since
I would not even be phased if he just downed Cather.
since you're having so much fun, I guess I'll do second to win as well, which is 1d10 plus 8.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and skip ahead 1 minute. So he now needs to make a wisdom saving throw for Geish.
Geish. Lydia, your Geish spell is activating.
Yeah,
Yes.
I charmed him for a minute, so you could cast Geish. He's
Does
basically just standing
16
there.
beat your saving throw, Lydia?
No.
Okay, he will
Let's
be charmed.
go! We're in business, baby.
What is
Okay.
the command that you choose?
First command. Because I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to do this.
I believe it's one command.
I know, but I have 2 spell slots.
Okay.
First
lasts for-
command is
30 days. Holy crap.
yeah. You will stop attacking us. Then I'm gonna cast again.
So it'll be another minute to cast that. So
Yep.
he can't attack us, but he theoretically could do something now that the
Well-
stun lasts for 1 minute or 10.
It's not
One.
that he can't do it. It's just that he takes a lot of damage if he does.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I like that.
And
I
he
like
only
that.
and it's well, I shouldn't know that because now I have to prevent the DM from metagaming. I'm gonna do an odd or
Get
even to
her.
see if he cares. Aaron, would you roll a dice for me? If he
I don't
matches
want
up,
to.
if he matches up, he doesn't care.
He said, "Will you?"
Even.
Okay, he does not care. So he will go ahead and attack
We are into combat.
into
Bring it
combat.
Back into
Technically, the spell would
Okay.
be cast at the end on Lydia's turn. Is when
Yes.
the Gage spell activates.
Which means that it would
Okay,
be
but
Lydia
this
just
is the
ends her
thing.
turn.
Oh no, never mind. It's just once each day. So that's gonna be 5d10 psychic.
Yes, please. Please
damage.
roll your damage.
Get flipping
Stop the
blasted,
battle.
buddy. 50 damage. 50 damage.
Yeah, 50 damage. Do it.
Also, DM, Cather would have readied his action to attack if he gets into melee.
Okay.
That is gonna be 38 points of damage.
Wow! That's really good.
That's rough, buddy. Let's see if he'll try something again. I mean, ouch.
He
Well, it
can't,
only-
it
the damage
deals the
only
damage
goes
once per
once.
day.
Yeah, it's only gonna be once.
Oh.
So
But
now
I'm
that
gonna
he-
try to cast again.
yes, I'm now going to do another roll. Now that he's been hurt, especially that badly, it's going to determine if he actually will continue because he doesn't know that it doesn't keep going.
Mhm.
Okay, Aaron,
All
I'll
right.
do another odd or even with you.
Oh, shoot. Even again.
That means that he fails. He rushes forward to attack, and you guys watch as he falls to a knee as this strike in his psyche kind of breaks him just a little bit, and he realizes that every time that he attacks, that he would take this immense amount of damage. He's gonna take his turn to try and leave.
Let's go right now.
Yeah, so he's gonna run 30 feet away from you guys. He already went to go attack, so I'll say that was his action, so just his movement. So yeah, I'll say, but to run away from you guys, he has to run into the dense foliage.
Which
so
is where Renaya is.
well, he doesn't have to be where you are.
Well,
I
if
mean-
you want to be lame, yeah,
Don't be
he doesn't
lame.
have to.
Okay.
Be.
I mean, if you want, I guess you could have moved around so you're blocking off the other side of him. So yeah, okay. I'll say I'm not going to give you an opportunity attack, but I'll say that you don't have to run the 25 feet to catch up to him once he goes past. Not that it matters because he gets to the foliage and he only makes it 5 feet. So he's now 30 feet away from the rest of you guys.
Bro,
Yeah,
this
I think we're
guy-
just gonna keep chasing him while I'm casting
Yeah,
negation again.
I
absolutely.
like that. I like that.
Is there any, over the course of the next 10 rounds, is there anything that anybody would like to do to potentially restrain him?
I mean, I could hit him with my rod
Well, I was
and
gonna say,
paralyze
I
him.
could try and sentinel attack him because then.
Drew, you also can pick up your ball of restraining or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, that would be lovely.
Yeah.
That would work nicely. Let's do that.
I've got a spell
Somebody with a
also
better
that I
dex
could
than
do
me
a shot.
should throw it though.
Give it to me.
It's a dex attack?
Yeah, it's
It's a thrown
specific.
attack.
It's specified. Well, not all thrown attacks are dex attacks, but
Edward will
for the
say,
ball, it specifies it's a dex throw.
That's so
You'd be
strange.
surprised how good I've gotten at using gadgets for reasons. And Edward would like to take it if you're cool with that.
Yeah, and Yeah, and if possible, DM, if possible, he'll give Edward the sphere and also try to get next to him. That way, if Edward happens to miss or he happens to break free, he can sentinel attack and make it so he can't.
Want to break free? Sure.
That works. Edward does a motion that looks far too natural, as if he's done something like this many times before, but you've never seen it. Where he tosses the gadget behind his back, catches it with his left hand, tosses it into his right, and then does an overhand throw.
I hope that you hit.
I hope so too. And he throws it at the guy in a very fluid motion.
Absolutely.
So it's your dex plus your proficiency.
I wouldn't have advantage, right?
No, you won't have advantage. So roll plus your dex and your proficiency.
Oh, well, I mean, I think this will work just fine. I'm a little embarrassed here, but... Oh, I see it. I couldn't find my proficiency bonus. What's wrong with me? 25.
That will hit.
Okay, so if I'm reading this thing, you make a ranged attack. On a hit, the target is restrained until you take a bonus action to speak the command word again to release it, or you miss the attack. Yada yada. A creature that is restrained can use an action to make a DC 20 strength check to break the iron bands. On a success, the item is destroyed.
On his turn, I'd imagine.
On his
but
turn.
I guess it's time, so it's weird.
He tries it once. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
He just gives up.
If the check fails, any further attempts made automatically fail until 24 hours have passed.
Okay, excellent.
Guys, we're killing this right now.
He is restrained, locked up. He can't attack you guys.
Perfect.
Both because he'll take psychic damage and because he's locked up. Renaya, you finish your casting. He needs to make another wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yep.
Would Grant have used his unsettling words again?
I was going to say, I don't know if I can use it more than once.
I think you can use it as many times as you have Bardic Inspiration.
I was actually going to say that. I have one left, and so I will use my last one, Unsettling Words him.
Okay.
Ooh, I get to say something unsettling, too. I say, the more you struggle, the worse it's going to be for you. Give in. And he'll... Oh, I have to roll a d8.
Give in.
2.
Woo! Okay.
Hey, every little bit counts.
Subtract 2.
Save. That would be another 16, which doesn't succeed, correct? Renaya? Hello?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Excellent. What is your
Okay.
next command?
My next command. So Renaya does this in a dramatic flair. She drops the disguise and she drops it with her black demon eyes out. And she's just gonna walk up to him and she's going to say, "You are going to answer our questions fully and honestly."
You hear the sigh in your mind. And those questions are...
He mad.
Perfect. She pats his head.
All right. So I suppose the rest
it's surprisingly very, very cold. Maybe not surprisingly, but you'd think with the smoke that there'd be something warm, and it's ice cold.
probably should have figured this out maybe during the break what questions we have. But I suppose my first questions are, how many of you are there, of his kind, I should say. Like,
is Cather asking this?
Well, this is
Yeah,
through
this
to
is
the group.
This is
Hey,
spitball time.
What questions do we want to ask this
Wait.
guy?
Where'd you get your pants?
Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay.
So how many members of the anathema are there? What is their location? What is the plan?
What is the plan?
What is your deal?
Anathema.
What is the fate plotting?
Okay, where
right?
is the anathema?
Well, we can ask anything. I'm seeing the light here.
Who all are you working with?
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
who
How
your
old are you?
allies?
Working with who?
What's your favorite color?
You.
Have you ever been kissed?
All
How is it?
working
Did you kiss back?
with
Does the mask make it awkward?
Yeah.
What's behind the mask? Cue dream song. Behind the mask. Is that what it's called? The mask.
with the
I just like Drew slowly typing out our questions in the background.
Drew
I'm
is
actually,
like
I'm actually writing it down.
Drew's like a living noise machine where he
We
just
wanna-
like
okay, we
creates a
probably should
constant
ask,
drone.
why
Like
do
I could
they-
fall asleep to
Why
that.
do they want the rod?
Yeah. What's it? If they have it, what do they want from it? How many pieces of the rod are there?
Oh.
How many do they have?
Yeah, how many do you have? Yeah, that's a good
I'm
one.
trying so hard to like rack my brain on how I'm gonna get out of this.
How?
What-
Ask
why do
this
they-
one.
why do they
How
want the
do we
rod?
beat the anathema? Or what is the anathema's weakness? Or how do we stop the Fae from converging with the material world and destroying everything?
I don't know if
Those-
they can answer some of those questions.
Let's see. Let me pull up some info.
Might as well give him a shot, right?
Yeah. Maybe they have a, you know, you have to put the rods together and point it at the Fae, and you know, it's the summer court.
Okay, so this is what I got so far. How many members of the anathema? Where are the anathema? Who are you all working with? And I have as a sub question to that, what is your involvement with the Fae and the dragons? Why do you want the rod? How many pieces do you have?
Oh, jeez.
What else?
How do we beat the anathema?
Do you have any weaknesses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do your let's see, do we want to say like your group? Like does the anathema have any weaknesses?
Yeah, I would say that.
Does the anathema
Anathema.
have any
As a while this is all going on, I would also like to say I am keeping an eye out for the invisible man-devouring reptile.
Yes, we do have to. I was gonna say, we do have to make this quick because he's gonna show up and then devour this guy and then devour the rest of us.
I could always
So,
teleport us all out of
Good
here.
point.
Um,
Let's just rapid
Could
fire
do
these
that.
questions.
how many?
I mean-
Should we ask if he knows where other pieces of the rod are?
Bro, we can ask anything. Yes.
Yeah, and how many are there? How many do they have? That
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. How many do they have? Yeah.
I say if we got questions, let's ask them until we can't anymore. Until we're forced to leave by an evil snake monster.
How many do you have? What do they want the rod? How many
That'd be bad.
do you know where other pieces are?
Is, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I do.
mean, Cather
Giant
can do
snakes,
the
not a good
talking.
time.
I mean, or whatever. Let's talk to this guy. What if we teleported him back to the keep with us, so we're not in danger?
I don't
Wait,
know if
but
I
then
want
we'd be
to bring him
living
to
the
the
valley.
keep.
I was gonna say,
though.
I don't want.
Yeah, that's a bad
I think bringing him to
idea.
the
You're
keep is
right,
a
you're
bad.
right. You're right. Okay, I like that.
Right. So let's just start
Okay.
going for it.
You myself.
There's some general questions. I'm happy if Drew picks
Okay,
them
yeah.
or whatever.
Rapid
Just-
fire. Rapid fire.
Yeah.
Cather, stone.
time.
Like face to face, just kneels down in front of him. Opens the. Well, I guess no. He psychically speaks, so it doesn't even matter. I was gonna say he opens the little mouth latch that we can speak, but that doesn't matter.
Over the mask.
Yeah, over the match.
That doesn't move.
And he'll start off with just asking, how many members of the anathema are there?
Of the anathema, there are 12.
12. Great.
Doesn't answer
Are
the
they
question
all
about the-
alive?
They're all
No.
undead. Are they all undead?
No.
Ooh.
How many? Oh, how do we ask that?
Other than the one that we've already killed, are they all alive?
That's good.
No.
How many current members are there?
7.
Okay,
What kind of number? It's a good number.
7. Okay.
Good
Do
question.
you know where the anathema are?
No.
Okay.
Do you know where any of them are?
Yes.
Where are they?
Wisteria Vale.
Is it Wisteria Vale? Is it Wisteria?
I guess that would be the
I
question.
like that it's not. I like that it's not Abinthy asking this. It's Aaron.
This I need to know.
Is
frick.
Wisteria Vale a member of the anathema?
Yes.
What? Go right now. I actually didn't see that.
Okay.
No,
Yep.
let me ask him.
Called
Let me ask him.
it.
What's your favorite color?
Where are you most
That's a
ticklish?
shade. I'm sorry.
Was that
I
Renaya?
interrupted.
Said, where are you most ticklish?
As
That's
Renaya,
just
you
evil.
are
That's pure.
creeping
evil.
in to tickle him. He's resisting as much as he can. Abinthy, you being aware, along with you, Renaya, you sense in the back of your mind a slight rumble and tensing of muscles as you quickly recognize that not far away from you at all is a massive slithering creature.
Oh,
What are you guys gonna
I'm going to use the amulet of the planes, and I'm going to plane shift us into one of my little demi-planes.
Okay,
good luck with
excellent.
Now,
that.
does that include all of us?
Yeah, I can take all of us. It's,
Including-
I can take
including
up to
Mr.
8
Boy?
people. Yeah.
Does Leshka want to go with
I look at him. I look at him and say, "Hey, you're doing great out there."
Does Leshka want to go with you guys?
Oh, that's a great question.
He has a bunch of holes around here. He could just like
Yeah.
kinda
As
hop
yeah,
in one.
if Leshka begins, because Leshka would probably begin to notice the snake too, and begin to notice like Abinthy getting ready to cast his plane shift. He'll psychically say to his friends like, "Well, I hope this goes well for you. But I believe it is best for me to stay here for now. Until next time." As he like begins to like he
disappears
pulls
into
up
a
his
hole.
robes and begins to skip away towards his nearest hidey hole.
He skips away, and then you guys just watch as she goes, whoop, and just disappears into the ground.
He like pencil dives.
Yeah, absolutely. The rest of you teleport into this demi-plane, closing the door behind you as you watch as this writhing, it was actually going to be a sea serpent is technically what it was, stat walk wise, but it is a massive writhing snake-like creature as it billows past you guys. With you guys here safe in the demi-plane, having captured this member of the anathema, we're going to go ahead and end tonight. I know it's a little early, but we were wanting to end a little bit early today. And this is a really nice break-off point, and it gives the rest of my party a little bit of time to plan their questions a little bit more. But you guys found out a extremely important detail.
Bro, I did not see that coming.
I did.
Actually, I did.
Play the clip. I saw it.
Literally goes back, plays like all of the 30 clips of every time that Aaron's interacted with Wisteria Vale and being like, she's a bad
There's
guy.
no way
Sus.
she's legit.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Again, we're sorry that we weren't able to stream for a couple of weeks. So we're really happy that the rest of you were here. You came back. That's very, very appreciative of you guys. We also are really sad that we're ending a little bit early, but some of our members need it, which is absolutely fine. And so happy that you stuck with us this long. Come back next week, as I'm sure there's going to be a lot more details revealed about everything, since
Oh my gosh.
something's going to happen.
Ticket
I'm going to
to
have to
the
figure
end,
out how to
everybody.
break this so that I don't just reveal the entire campaign, but we'll see what happens. It could be fun.
On
so fun.
Thursday, I will have table scraps where if you want to talk about this episode or any other one, that's the place to be. And I don't work that day, so I for sure will be there.
I
Ooh.
might be there too.
Absolutely.
Ooh, Grant joining for the first time in like a year and a half.
6 months. Whatever, yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys. Good luck and Godspeed, Dungeoneers. We will see you next week while I reveal everything that I've been planning for 3 years.
Woo!
It's going to be a good one. You don't want to miss it.
I'm sweating.
Have a great
time.
I'm sweating.